What? Hello, Ron. Hello. How are the rain doing? How the rain doing? What's up? Hello, Ty. Hello, Robin. How are you guys doing? Hello. So yes, today we are going to be playing Pokemon Emerald Imperium. We are doing a soul link with Zilly, but currently Zilly is a little bit busy, so she will be ready at 7. So I do need to stall for an hour, right? I do need to stall for an hour. And what is the best choice for stalling? Usually we play something, right? But I found a video of the wild story of potatoes. We are going to be learning about potatoes, and then we will swap over to the Soul Link. Why are we learning about potatoes? I don't know. I really won't lie. I needed something to stall, so I was like, you know what? This is a great way. I love to know history, so we're all in this together, right? We're gonna learn the history about potatoes. Am I sure I know what's gonna happen? No. Hello, what's up, Techno? What's up? But yes, we are gonna learn about potatoes. We're gonna see how potatoes became like shit from shit and it became French fries. We're going to enjoy it. Still hate the new voice. It changes. I'll just say this. The voice that you put in today was not like the voice 4 days ago. I will say that. Yes, but yes, we do like potatoes. We love potatoes. We love French fries. You eat raw potatoes. I'm so sorry for your stomach. I'm so sorry. I love French fries. I won't. French fries are. I know French fries are not healthy. It's 100% true, right? French fries are not healthy at all. But my God, if I order anything, I have to order French fries. They're so good. Like a burger, you gotta have fries. You know, you have freaking some chili, you gotta have some fries with it. Like, I would get like a sandwich, a random sandwich, gotta have something, right? I know it's not good with a sandwich because it's carbs on carbs, but my God, we love our fries. I've tried fries on pizza, and I won't lie, it doesn't taste that bad. It's carbs on carbs, but god damn, it does taste good. It does taste good. Ah, but yes. We do love potatoes. We do love potatoes here. Mashed potatoes, freaking fried potatoes, steamed potatoes, baked potato. I do like my baked potatoes. Baked potatoes are really good. So yes, we are going to have fun today. We're going to do our soul link, but we will learn about potatoes. Is it a really long video? I will 100% not lie. It's a very long video. It is almost an hour long video. And if you don't know, an hour video means I will be stopping and playing it a couple times. So it's probably going to be around an hour and a half, right? An hour video, you just need to add 30 minutes of me extra yapping. So probably we won't be able to finish the potato video today. But, you know, we can see how far we can get, right? We can see how far we get. Good news, broke through a wall. I was having difficulty with losing weight. Let's go. Did you use potatoes to break through the wall? But jokes aside, nice job. Let's go, Robin. Let's go. Slowly but surely. Progress. Break down those walls. Use a sledgehammer if you need to. Yes. But yes, we are gonna enjoy stuff. We are gonna have some fun. We are going to have some fun. We're gonna have some fun with some potatoes. We're going to see. We're just gonna see, right? We're just going to see how much potatoes grew over time, how it became so dominant. Oh my god, Jesus Christ, techno. Jesus. There's the DVD. Yep. Mm-hmm. We do love our DVDs here. Holy shit, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Holy.
File folder.
No, there's the file folder. There's the file folder. God damn it. Thank you. Thank you. God damn it. Frying, you're cooking fried rice, frying cooked rice, cooking fried rice with eggs and also other ingredients, side with octopus balls and ooh. Oh, that sounds good. With octopus ball, kebabs, and drink it with wine. That does sound good. One of the mightiest sledgehammers. Exactly. One of the biggest, strongest sledgehammers known to man. We do love our sledgehammers. I believe you can set a limit. Oh, no, I set a limit. Trust me, I set a limit. Trust me, there is a limit. The problem is that, that limit hasn't been hit. I'll just say that. If I didn't set a limit, let's just say some of the messages would not end. I set a limit. I had to. If there's no limit, some messages would literally go on for like 50 years. And I'm like, I am completely good. Yeah, no, there's a limit. I'll just say the limit is low. The problem is, if you think about it, DVD can go on for a very long time. That is the biggest problem. And the random file folder at the end. While the cook and also a delivery driver for the for others, since carrying I harvest a lot.
Did you get a WHOPPA? Did you get a WHOPPA?
Wait,
Did
can
you
it
get a
not say a Whopper?
WHOPPA? Did you get a WHOPPA?
Wait, does
Did you get a
TTS not know what a Whopper
WHOPPA? Did
is?
you get a WHOPPA? Did you get a WHOPPA? Did you get a
Wait, does
WHOPPA? Did you get a
TTS not know what a
WHOPPA? Did you get a
Whopper is?
WHOPPA? Did you get a WHOPPA?
Really?
Did you get a WHOPPA? Did you get a WHOPPA?
What?
Did you get a
I'm surprised.
WHOPPA?
I
Did
thought
you
it
get a
knew what a Whopper was.
WHOPPA? Did you get a WHOPPA? Did you get a WHOPPA?
Usually when you put words together,
did you get a
TTS usually is able to say the word.
WHOPPA? Did you get a WHOPPA?
Alright,
Did you get a
Techno, we're good here.
WHOPPA? Did you get a WHOPPA?
Oh, nope. Okay, yep. No. I'm not letting that go on. If it said Whopper, that message would literally be done in like 5 seconds. That message would literally be done in 5 seconds. Because, oh my god, Jesus Christ. Whopper, double, triple, quadro Whoppers. Holy shit.
Whopper.
Yeah, it's like, it can say Whopper, but it can't say Whopper. Oh my god. It can say Whopper, but if you change the ER into an A, TTS can't say it. Oh my god. Are you serious? Alright, yeah, that's what happens. That's literally what happens. Tomorrow is my day off. Look for a fish and meat for tomorrow's dinner and other to trade. I'm gonna trade everything. Yeah, all right. So apparently TCS does have problems. That's not I can't do anything about that. I just didn't know, right? I didn't even know that TTS couldn't say Whopper. That's a good thing to know. That is a good thing to know. Frame grilled taste with a perfect topper. I roll this day. Will I say that Whoppers are good? Hell no, dude. Burger King is probably the biggest atrocity of fast food I ever seen. Like, Burger King used to be good. Burger King used to be good. But I don't know what they did. They made it shit. Like, every time I've gone to Burger King lately, it tastes like shit. The only things that were decent were the fries, and the problem is McDonald's fries are just better. The chicken nuggets tastes like a tire. It tastes like a rubber tire. The burgers taste like it's 20 years old. And the fries are like mid. They're good, but the problem is McDonald's are just bad. Hello, shit. Hello. You can get McDonald's fries than Burger King. Yeah. Like Burger King, the fries are good, but you never go to Burger King for fries because McDonald's are just better. Like, there's no point. Yeah, I'm not gonna eat the chicken nuggets because they taste like a freaking rubber tire that's like the stretchiest, hardest, rubberiest chicken I ever tasted. Burger King is so overrated. Nobody has greeted you properly. Fair. True. Hello, Shin. Hello. Ah, okay, there you go. There it is. Oh my god. Unrelated, I was able to pull Rice Girl's light cone. I'm debating if I should unlock her second island. I'm debating to pull for a light cone, but then I know the future characters are coming out and I can't do it. If I'm not mistaken, there's 2 characters that are coming out. One of them is hot. The other one's the freaking mommy milkers. So I just can't, right? Knowing my ass, I'm gonna fail the 50-50 on the banner. I know 100% I will, so I'm not gonna risk it. All right. The fries are fucking soggy.
I am not shaped like a Ferris wheel.
You are not shaped like a Ferris wheel. That's nice. That's great. That's an insult, but sure. The fries are no. If you have fresh fries from Burger King, they're not bad. But there's no point to go to Burger King if you're just getting fries. Nothing else at Burger King is good. What are you? You're a Ferris wheel? Are you a Ferris wheel that's not shaped like a Ferris wheel? You're like a unicorn wheel or something? The fries are soggy but dry at the same time. I don't know what Burger King you go to. I don't go to a Burger King that has soggy fries. My fries are crunchy and crispy from Burger King. But the Burger King fries are still mid as hell. They're still so mid. Like, Burger King used to be good. They used to have different toys too. I used to like their toys. They used to have toys that were decent to collect. Now they have toys that are no one wants to partner with them. Like, I don't think Pokemon I don't think Pokemon has partnered with Burger King in like 20 years. It probably has. I just never go to Burger King, so I don't know. McDonald's patties look like fucking dog shit. Wait, you guys go to McDonald's for their burgers? For meat? I go there for chicken. Wait. Am I the only crazy one? Will you go to McDonald's for their chicken? Like either chicken tenders, chicken nuggets, chicken burgers? Like, do people really go? Like, I know there's a McDouble. I used to get the McDouble. But McChicken is just better, isn't it? Like, a spicy McChicken is just better than a McDouble. Like, the McChicken is, like, literally the best thing. The Quarter Pounder isn't bad. I will agree the Quarter Pounder is actually really good. If you're able to get the... I like a Quarter Pounder and you just put Big Mac sauce on it, you know? Because it's actually decent. It's not great meat. Nothing's great. But it's like, it's pretty good. You get a Big Mac that tastes better. You get a better taste. Oh my god. I forgot that the hotkey. I just literally smacked the shit out of my keyboard by accident. And I forgot that was... Okay. Probably should. I forgot that the hotkey. Do not hit that button. Base taste, yeah. Quarter Pounder with Big Mac sauce. Okay, do not hit that side of my keyboard. I forgot I set that as a... Okay, yeah. I probably should change that. You want my whole McDonald's order. A McChicken, a spicy McChicken, and a regular McChicken. 10-piece nuggets. Mine, regular, spicy, and regular. If I want a McDouble, you can have a McDouble. If I want some McNugs, I'll get some McNuggies. If I want a Filet-O-Fish, I'll get Filet-O-Fish. I get some fries. If I want a hash brown, I get a hash brown. And if I'm freaking really hungry and I want dessert, I'll get a McFlurry. And then you have to get the Sprite or Coke, whatever you want, right? I prefer Sprite. I won't lie, sometimes I like their Coke. It's pretty good. 3 double cheeseburgers, 2 large fries, a large drink, a large chocolate shake, and 2 McChickens and 20 pieces of chicken McNuggets. That does sound good. I prefer their McChickens over their McDoubles, but you know, that's fine. It's both perfectly fine. Yeah, 20 pieces chicken nuggets. 20 pieces of chicken nuggets, and you have to have their barbecue sauce, right? You have to have their barbecue sauce. I like the sweet and sour. You have to have, if you go to McDonald's and you don't get their freaking barbecue sauce with McNuggies, you're doing a disservice. I know people that get McNuggies and they go ketchup, and I'm like, why in the world? I literally would go to freaking Costco and get the frozen chicken nuggies and then put ketchup on it. Why the heck would you go McDonald's for their nuggies and then put ketchup? What would I do? I would say hi. Like, hello? What would I do? I would just say, what's up? Do you think Five Guys burgers are as good as I claim to be? Five Guys burgers are my favorite burgers. I think out of every burger joint, Five Guys is my favorite burgers. I prefer it over In-N-Out, Shake Shack, and freaking Whataburger. The reason why I don't think Five Guys is up there for most people is because it's freaking expensive, right? Five Guys burger is expensive as fuck. Like, it's so expensive. Culver's is your favorite burgers? I've never had Culver's. I never had Culver's. Do I want it? Yes. I seen the menu and I'm like, bro, I do want to try it. But I like Five Guys because it just tastes great. The hot dog is mid, but you know, it tastes good. You could put most toppings on it. It's just really expensive, right? Like, the reason why I rather go to In-N-Out than Five Guys is because In-N-Out is just more affordable. I'm not spending $20 for fries and a burger. I can spend like $10 for fries and a burger, but I'm not spending double that. It's not worth it at all. What's up, Al? How are you doing? How are you doing? I get a burger from there once every 4 months. It's so good. So it's like it's the custard. Ah, okay. Yeah, there's cheese curds. I heard there's cheese curds. The burgers are really buttery, right? They butter the shit out of their buns from what I remember. Their shakes are really good too. Or not really good, they're decent. But yeah, I heard they have their food is good. I just never had it. I do want to try it. Five Guys is not that good. If Five Guys is not that good, you have to state stuff as better than it for burger joints, and there's just not a lot. Like, I can't even say In-N-Out's better. If you say Shake Shack is better, then you're out of your mind because they have the same price. They're the same price. But I think Five Guys is just better. Spend $40 for a burger, just do it. Actually, spend $60. Nah, dude. A $60 burger is not worth it. Like, if someone's like, do you want a $60 burger or do you want In-N-Out? I'm gonna choose In-N-Out. Because the $60 burger is gonna be healthier, don't get me wrong. It's 100% gonna be healthier. But in no world am I saying that it's gonna taste better. Healthier doesn't mean it tastes better. I've had expensive burgers. Most of them taste like shit anyways. McDonald's pancakes goes hard. McDonald's pancakes are really fluffy. The problem is their syrup is really mid though. Like, the McDonald's have the problem. They have decent pancakes. They don't have amazing pancakes. They have decent pancakes. But the problem is their syrup is mid. Like, if I want to chug 20 ounces of sugar, there's like, their syrup is so mid. It's just sugar. It doesn't taste like anything else. The burger better be fucking delicious for that price. No, exactly. For $60, their burger better taste like God's gift. The problem is it doesn't taste like God's gift. I literally can make the same burger at home for $15. Not even 15. I can make it at home for like $6. And it'll taste even better than the freaking one I bought for 60. Like, why would I bother? I like IHOP pancakes. IHOP does have decent pancakes. I like their breakfast. IHOP has really good breakfast. I I prefer waffles over pancakes, but pancakes are easier to please me with than waffles. It's really hard to get a waffle that's crispy
For
on the
$60, that burger should offer a happy ending lol lol lovers.
That is true. For $60, the burger better give me a happy ending. Jesus Christ. If it's a $60 burger and I eat, I better nut after I freaking eat that burger. Jesus. That burger better be God's gift. It better be God's fucking gift. Holy. For waffles, the waffle has to be crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. And it's so hard to make a perfect waffle, and it's easier to make a perfect pancake. But I prefer waffles over pancakes if the waffle is made properly. Which situation are we talking about? Just once in a while or like often? If it's once in a, for what? For what? What's that question going toward? Are we talking about like waffles or what are we talking about? Because I just prefer waffles. I prefer waffles. I like waffles a lot. I better be eating something that tastes like pure sex. Exactly. The burger. Oh, no. For burgers, for burgers, there's no reason. I don't think there's a reason to ever go for a $60 burger. Like for once in a while, I'll go for like, you know, I'll go to Shake Shack, I'll go to Five Guys, not often because it rips a hole in my wallet every single time. And like the taste improvement is like 5%, 10% better than like a burger you can get In-N-Out or something. And then the $60 burger is never a question. You never go for it. Like there's no reason you should ever go for a $60 burger. I don't think there should be. It'll be amazing if that's the case. I haven't had a good waffle in years. It's hard to get a good waffle. Like it's so much easier to get a good freaking a good pancake. I literally you can go to freaking Waffle House and get a freaking better pancake than waffles
How the
most of
fuck
the time.
we go from talking about fries to talking about fucking burgers, skull?
How? It's obvious, right? You don't have burgers without fries. That's just facts, right? That's how. Like burgers without fries is like saying freaking chicken is without the other chicken. We need the plus one, you know. You can't have chips without salsa. Salsa. And then you can't have a burger without fries. That's how it works. And you can't have a milkshake without your fries. I don't really like dipping my fries in milkshake, but I do like my milkshakes. I can have my milkshakes without my fries, actually. I'd rather have it without my fries. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Chicken wings. If I want chicken wings, I'll just go to the East Coast. Chicken wings aren't great here. They aren't bad. If we're talking about chicken, wait, no, they're actually, if I'm talking about fried chicken wings, I'm just going to a freaking Korean fried chicken shop. Like, hello? If I want chicken wings, I'm just going to go to a Korean chicken
Better
spot
question.
and we're good.
Which hits better? Chicken tenders or the little dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets, the dino nuggies?
I don't like chicken tenders. Wait, that sounds really bad. I prefer dino nuggies over chicken tenders. I don't mind chicken tenders, but if you're giving me if I had to put a tier list between fried chicken with bone and then chicken nuggets and then dino chicken nuggies and then
Dino
chicken
nuggies.
tenders.
Next question.
Yeah, dino nuggies is not even a question. But if I had to put a tier list, I'm going to say chicken nuggets might be at the end of the tier list. I rather have bone-in chicken. That's my number one. And then chicken nuggets are better. Dino chicken nuggets are even better than that. And then you have like freaking what's it? It's called boneless chicken nugget or boneless chicken. Like you want a fried chicken, but you want it boneless. I'm like, I don't mind it. But I rather
Dino nuggies.
Wait.
Dino nuggies?
Dino nuggies, yes. Dino. Yeah, you do need the Y. For TTS to make it correct, you do need the Y, not the I, sadly. Do you guys prefer bone in or bone out? Because this is a question that must be answered. Bone in or bone out? Because that's an answer that can either determine that will determine a lot of things. Oh, my model's losing. My model's losing is mine again. Yeah, I know how I'll fix it. I just have to restart stream if I want to fix it. I didn't think I have to. I didn't think I had to restart it, but okay. Jesus. What's your favorite kind of seafood, if you like any? I love seafood. Well, restate. I think shrimp is the easiest seafood to eat. I like seafood in a sense that as long as it's not cooked, right? I don't like cooked fish. But I like crab. I like lobster. I don't mind that to be cooked. Oh yeah, my motto is losing his mind. Holy. How do you something called Waffle House make better pancakes than waffles? You don't go to Waffle House for great food. You go Waffle House for an experience. The amount of shit you see in a Waffle House is insane, right?
Bone out. Of course, my answers are all prefaced by the one-armed man.
The one-armed man. Jesus Christ. Jesus.
Stop posting about baller.
Holy. Where is this? You actually want to eat an actual dinosaur? That is true. That is actually true. The one freaking I would actually prefer to eat an actual dinosaur. Who wouldn't? It'll taste decent. Dino chicken nuggets are goated though. Dino chicken nuggets are goated.
All my friends in TikTok send me baller.
Jesus Christ. God damn it. Remember the Waffle House is closed and shit is really going bad? Oh, no, exactly, right? Waffle House will always be open. That's what it is. Unless there's like a
on
freaking...
Discord, it's fucking baller.
God damn. Oh my god, Techno. Yeah, you know it's going really horrible. Like, the worst thing is going on if a Waffle House is closed. A Waffle House being closed is like the worst thing that can ever happen. You do not ever want to see a closed Waffle House. Like, the end of the world is happening if the Waffle House closes. I think Waffle House closed during COVID and is almost what the end of the world. It was actually an apocalypse. If you think about it, for a couple days, there was no cars outside. It was insane. It was the first... Oh my god.
I went on Studio Origami, right, and all the channels were just baller.
What the fuck is a baller? Is it just balls? What the heck is a baller? I haven't logged on TikTok in like 6 months. I don't use TikTok. I use it to upload videos and I don't even use it to anything else. I think shorts and freaking reels are just better now. TikTok is ass.
Search up baller.
I'm not searching on ballers. I'm not searching on ballers. There's no point. I haven't used TikTok in like freaking 6 months. TikTok is so bad. It's so bad. Holy. Scientists have revived the direwolf. Not much long till we have a T-Rex. Please, no T-Rex. I don't want freaking, what was it, Jurassic Park to come alive. I don't want that shit to randomly happen, right? It would be great if Jurassic Park doesn't happen. And if Jurassic Park does happen, I want people to film it so I can watch it from afar. I don't want to ever be involved in that, though. What's up, Gage? What's up? What's up? You might not want it to happen, but if you will, if people can make billions off it, that is true. That is true, right? Yeah, I don't want it to happen, but people are making billions, and you know what? If people are being stupid, I might as well watch the chaos as long as I don't go there. If the dinosaurs don't kill me, I don't mind, but 100% the dinosaur can kill me. Like, every kid's dream is for dinosaurs. We do love our dinosaurs. It doesn't matter how much we grew up and how old we get, we do love our dinosaurs. There's nothing wrong with enjoying dinosaurs. We do love them. All right. Where do we got? What do we got here? Let's swap over to enjoying the story about potatoes. We do have a potato story. We do love potatoes. We'll hop over to Pokemon Emerald Imperium after when in 30 minutes. We'll just enjoy a short summary, right? A 30, and let's see how far we can get in the video. I wonder how many times I'm gonna stop it. We'll see. We will see. What's up, Ren? Hello, hello. It's been a while. Hello, hello. I've heard dino experts saying a T-Rex would more likely not eat you because you're not big enough. Oh, yeah, the T-Rex is like you're too small, right? The T-Rex will be like your weight. Okay, that sounds bad. But the T-Rex will be like, yeah, I'm not going to waste energy. I'm going to waste more energy trying to eat you than actually just eating you. You're actually not worth it. That is probably true. I won't lie. That is probably true. The T-Rex will probably be like, yeah, you're not worth it. I'm not wasting my time trying to eat your ass. I'm good. Where is this? We will do this. Nope. That is not what happens. There you go. All right. From the works of the devil to fast food fries. The wild stories about potatoes. Let's go. The potato story. Like an elephant trying to eat a mouse. That is true. They don't want that. The dinosaur would choke trying to eat my fat ass. Jesus Christ. Sorry, to be fair, they physically cannot revive the direwolf. There is not enough of a DNA print. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Did you hear that they're trying to bring back the dinosaur? They're extinct for a reason. Yeah, you can try to bring it back. You can try. It'll be enjoyable to watch what they come up with. All right, yeah, let's see if potatoes are truly the works of the devil.
No matter where you are, it probably hasn't been long since you've had something made with potato. Maybe
I've had potato yesterday, so they're not wrong. I had potatoes yesterday.
it's the fries with your burger, a bag of chips while watching a movie, or even the bread.
I take that back. I had it this morning. I forgot I had chips this morning. All right, never mind. I take it all back. I've had potatoes this morning.
Double cheeked up? Nah. Triple cheeked up? Nah. Quadruple cheeked up? Nah. I'm 1,000 times cheeked up.
God damn it, Techno. Jesus Christ. I'll take Pokemon dinosaurs any other day than the real ones. Hey, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't take Pokemon dinosaurs? I might die, but yeah. Nah. Jesus Christ. I'd rather them make cat girls. Oh my god. Than actual dinosaurs. Fair enough. Well, true, we would want cat girls. There's nothing wrong with cat girls. We do love our cat girls.
Bread for your favorite sandwich, but whatever it was, we can't live without this humble vegetable. In fact, across the entire world, we eat 3 billion
Jesus
of them
Christ.
every single day.
Damn,
But where
that's
do
a
they
lot of
come from?
potatoes.
Who
3
first
billion?
had the idea to pull this out of the
I'd
ground
be
and
thick
turn
with a
it into
QUE.
dinner?
Oh
And
my
how did they end up in
god.
the cuisine of every corner of the planet? Today, we're taking on the story of the potato, diving into its long and complicated history and unraveling the myth.
Oh, I thought these were faces. I really thought these potatoes had faces on them. They're just freaking their spores popping out. Okay.
Legends and characters that brought this everywhere. And of course, we're exploring
Kawa, have you seen the robust Pokemon cards? They got Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur,
What are
and Pikachu
robust
so
Pokemon?
far.
Robust Pokemon cards. What are robust Pokemon cards? Are those just the oh, okay, no, they're really cheeked up ones. Yeah, okay, yep. I saw them.
the dishes that followed its amazing journey.
I know what
from
you're
modern
talking about.
cuisine to the very, very beginning.
We do love our potatoes. We do love. We won't finish the video today. There's no way, but I would like an. I just like potatoes, so we're just enjoying potatoes.
It's hard
till
to
Zilly is
imagine
ready.
a world without potatoes. Nothing
If there's a world without potatoes, I don't want to be in that world. I love my potatoes too much. One of my favorite foods.
is more ubiquitous.
I don't want to be in a
while at the
world
same
without my
time
potatoes.
unnoticed.
My inner
This
Irishman
lump
came
of
out.
starchy brown nutrition hiding behind the bounty of Mother Nature in grocery stores
Potat.
and markets. But honestly,
Potato.
just think about how much it plays a part in everyday life. From
Actually, there are cat women. It's called cosplay. And being a fairy, I know because I cosplay. All right, fair enough. There are cat girls, but are they really cat girls? Yeah, they can be. Hey, you know what? If I can imagine it, yeah, they can be. Go ahead. Go right ahead. It's just like there are dragon girls, there are dog girls. Go ahead. Am I a furry? At that point, sure. Why not?
Fries and chips to Indian samosas to Italian gnocchi,
It's
Russian
different,
vodka,
it's not the
and so
same.
much more. It's everywhere. An essential part of our
Jesus Christ,
cuisine
Robin.
and our culture. From toys to songs to movies, there they are. It's in our language. A hard worker said to be meat and potatoes, unlike the opposite, a lazy couch potato. Billions of people depend on potatoes for survival,
yeah.
and it's the only staple found on every continent.
Hey, if potatoes didn't exist, Ireland would not exist. If potatoes did not exist, Ireland would not be on, like, literally would disappear from the face of the earth. They would literally not be there. Everyone would be dead if there's no potatoes. Potatoes single-handedly save Ireland.
Continent, literally, as they're served each day at the research center in Antarctica.
Potatoes.
But as common and reliable as they might be, it wasn't always that way. Their path has been long and winding, one of the craziest and most important stories in the world of food.
Yeah,
so let's get into it.
Potatoes did save a lot of civilizations. My nose.
Starting at the beginning.
My
In
nose.
1911, an American explorer named Hiram Bingham was traveling in the Andes of southern Peru. As he cut through jungle and worked his way higher and higher, suddenly he found himself reaching an isolated peak, overlooking what appeared to be an entire lost city. This, of course, is what we now call Machu Picchu.
I thought it was the lost
The discovery
city
of these ruins captivated the entire world. How was it possible for something like this to have existed in such an extreme location? How could anyone survive here today, much less so long ago in ancient history? Now, I do want to mention that Mr. Bingham was actually a much better marketer than he was explorer. The truth is, the myth of Machu Picchu as a lost city was just a myth, and it was never actually lost. A lot of people knew about it already. The locals could lead anyone there if they asked, and hell, 40 years before Bingham's expedition, Machu Picchu's treasures were being sent around the world by a German mining company in partnership with Peru's government.
Wait.
Potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
Yeah, we do love our potato. We love potato. So, the lost city was technically never a lost city. It was always there.
That's not why we bring this up. What is relevant to the story is the answer to that common question: how the ancient city 8,000 feet above sea level managed.
Potatoes are probably older than that. It's just the first recording, right? The first recording, probably. Potatoes definitely were used way longer.
To prosper, and that brings us to the potato. Any story about the people of the Andes Mountains has to begin with this one magical plant. A root vegetable that grows in the toughest climates, providing sustenance and nutrition, literally carbs, protein, fiber, antioxidants, tons of vitamins, iron, and potassium, and all that without any fat or cholesterol.
Yeah, if you think about it, potato is it's a superfood for a reason, right? A potato is a superfood for a reason. Aside from spinach, it's hard to compete with a potato.
It provides more food per square meter than almost any other crop.
That's
a necessity in places where farmland is limited, and if we could travel back in time to the ancient cultures of the Andes, well, we'd find that everything revolved around the potato. The people who once lived at Machu Picchu used potatoes as medicine, as a paste to treat injuries, and even to predict the weather. The plant.
Did my man literally say he used potatoes to predict the weather? What magical properties can a potato have to predict the weather? Hello? Wait. My man was like, they use potatoes to predict the weather. Next thing he knows, he's gonna say they use potatoes to predict the future. Huh?
It itself said to show a shift in conditions. And of course, most of all, it was a source of food, the staple that allowed the population to grow. Potatoes were the centerpiece of every meal and of local mythology, with the Incas worshipping a goddess named Ashomama, the daughter of Mother
Ashumama. Okay.
Earth,
fair.
revered as the giver of potatoes.
We love our potato
There were festivals in her
potato god. Bow down to the potato god. Potato god. Potato.
honor, feasts to celebrate harvests, and when you imagine those famous Incan ceremonies of sacrifice,
Potato.
well, more often than not, the purpose was to ensure Asho Mama's generosity would never
Potato.
waver.
Asho Mama God.
And if you somehow
Potato
found
God.
yourself at one of those events and didn't feel like getting sacrificed
Yep,
yourself,
that is the one God I'm willing to be like, hail potato. Hail potato. Potato.
well, if you asked one of the natives how long it might take to climb down the mountain, their answer might be mashed potatoes.
That's not an answer.
His time was measured in how long it took to cook a potato in a certain way.
There's no way that they're like, mashed potatoes, that's how long it'll take you to go down. I don't believe it.
Now, we know the potato was vital to the
goddess,
Incas and the
true,
people
right?
of the region,
Goddess.
but why
Potato
and how that
goddess.
came to be, well, that requires some speculation.
Dude, food theory should be like, should freaking make this the thing, right? The story about the hidden potato.
See, the problem for us is that all of the great Andean civilizations, the Incas, the Tiwanaku, the Nazca, and the Timor, well, none of them had a written language. This is why we're all so captivated by the so-called mysteries like Machu Picchu and the Nazca Lines. They're only mysteries because they didn't leave us an explanation, and we haven't always been very good at figuring stuff out on our own. And for hundreds of years, that very much applied to the potato as well. But for the sake of this story, let's try to start at the very beginning and piece together the few clues we can find from archaeology and modern science to at least attempt to paint a picture of the history of the potato.
Okay.
Starting a very long time ago, high up in the Andes Mountains. We begin our story here in the highlands around a place called Lake Titicaca. To us, it's the
Titicaca? Did he just say the place is called Titicacas?
highest navigable lake in the world, 4,000 meters above sea level, and the home to as many as 3 million people on the banks straddling Peru and Bolivia. But to the Incas, it was the root of everything, the birthplace of the sun and the water from which the first humans once emerged. Now, when it comes to potatoes, this was just part of a wide band from today's Chile to the American Rocky Mountains, where the plant in some form was endemic. But here around the lake, well, that's where they were first domesticated, and it's this version of the plant that all of today's potatoes descend from. By the year 3000 BC, harvested potatoes were sustaining the local population. And given that the examples we find show signs of crossbreeding and genetic evolution, well, it's estimated they were farmed as far...
Yeah, potatoes are like hidden diamonds. They're literally the hidden diamonds of the earth.
Potatoes. Potatoes.
Oh my god.
Potatoes.
Think theorize with the best potato to try it out.
Back as 10,000 years ago. That would mean the potato would have been domesticated around the same time as figs and wheat on the other side of the planet, the first crops farmed in human history. The people of the Andes didn't just breed potatoes to be bigger or better tasting. They figured out
bigger is better. Isn't that an American thing? That is true. They wouldn't want to do that.
How to make them safe to eat. Because this is the most incredible part of early potato agriculture. In the wild, they're poisonous, a member of a family known as nightshades. Now, nightshades, like tomatoes and tobacco in their natural state, contain alkaloids, some highly toxic to humans, and in the case of potatoes, that's a compound called solanine. We still have no idea how the people of the Andes managed not just to understand this concept, but through selective breeding to reduce the solanine in their potatoes by 95%. And that's not all.
Okay.
Perhaps by observing the local wildlife, Andean people came up with the technique of mixing potatoes with clay.
Yeah, true, right? He said potatoes came from titties. That is? Well, the titty goddess said that potatoes, she's the titty goddess of potatoes. So, you know, potatoes came from titties themselves. Let's go. I don't mind that. I don't mind
the
that.
minerals in the clay
no wonder I love
potatoes. The
potatoes.
alkaloids and rendering even.
No wonder I love potatoes so much. You know, potatoes, titties. Yep, I love those titties. I love potatoes. No wonder. That does make a lot of sense.
The wild version of the plant, safe to eat. To this day, in remote Andean villages, it's still consumed in this way. Through their cultivation of the potato, the people around Lake Titicaca would create an endless amount of
It's not only he says titty, he just says like, yeah, you know, titties, poop, potato, same thing. I'm so sorry for the place or whoever named it. It's so unfortunate that you named it titty and caca. It's the same sentence. That is like the most unfortunate name I've ever heard. That's unfortunate because probably in their language it's something good. But the problem is in another language is just interestingly bad.
Hybrids. And today, of the 5,000 varietals found on Earth, almost 70% exist just in this one region, coming in all shapes, colors, and sizes based on where they were grown. The soil, sunlight, temperature, and elevation all creating unique versions of the plant. And of all of their breakthroughs, well, the biggest might have been how they used it as
At least
food,
it wasn't that bad,
and
right?
how they figured out that potatoes could sustain a population through even the hardest times. When the Spanish arrived, the common misconception is that the Incas were destroyed almost immediately through a combination of violence and disease. But the truth is there were pockets of resistance, fortresses like Machu Picchu that would survive another 40 years in isolation, the citizens living behind high walls and surviving on massive stores of potatoes, or specifically, dried potatoes known as chuño.
Dried potatoes? That's a thing? Wouldn't that just become like moldy and all that?
Now, this was perhaps the greatest invention in early agriculture, something developed before much of the world even learned how to farm. It was a method of preservation that took advantage of the natural environment, basically putting potatoes through a cycle of freezing and thawing, sun drying and stamping out the last remaining moisture, and ending up with something not unlike styrofoam. A dry and shrunken version of the vegetable that retained its nutritional value and could be rehydrated and cooked after years or even decades. This was the lifeblood of the Andean civilizations. It answers the question of how the people at Machu Picchu managed to live in such harsh conditions, and even today it's considered a critical staple in the villages of Peru and Bolivia.
If all the water was removed, oh, that's true, right? They remove all the water, then it's possible to dry it. That is true. That's just a little bit weird. That is a little bit weird. So would mashed potatoes be her titty milk? Wouldn't mashed potatoes? I don't want to think about mashed potatoes being her titty milk. That doesn't sound great. That's not a thing that should be. That doesn't sound good at all.
Now, if you've never watched one of our histories...
Yeah, it's insane. If you think about it, it's actually insane how much, like, older, ancient civilization, how smart and creative they were, right? They found so many foods that we eat till this day. Of course, we engineered a lot of the foods, too. Like, freaking bananas and freaking watermelon and all that. But still, it's insane, right? Tomatoes... freaking potatoes, like all the basic foods and veggies were all made like founded by them. So it's actually insane how they were able to discover it. A lot of people probably died. Let's be honest here. Through experimentation, a lot of people probably died because they're like, oh shit, we ate something poisonous, that person's dead. All right, don't eat that anymore. So it was probably a lot of like give and take to see what is good and what's not. A lot of people died for us to be able to eat it properly.
History videos before, this is usually when we'd segue into our first break for a meal. But we're in Bangkok, not the highlands of the Andes, and as there are no local restaurants serving chuño, I'm gonna have to make my own.
If the people had our technology nowadays, dude, with technology nowadays, we aren't even able to build the Great Pyramid anymore. The Great Pyramid was made because there were thousands of workers that they can literally just made. They don't care if they die. They literally just make the pyramid by carrying like freaking 1,000 pounds freaking rocks through whatever mechanical engineering they had back then. Like whatever engineering they had back then, and their workforce was insane, right? 100 years, tens of thousands, probably hundreds of thousands of workers. I wouldn't be surprised. They can't even do that nowadays. There's no way to make the pyramid of Giza now. Pyramid of Giza. Pyramid of pyramid in Europe. Europe. Oh my god. Of Egypt. Like there's no way. There's just no way. Like no one's gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna put 100 years, my whole work into making a pyramid. Yeah, that's not gonna how it works. Nah, no shot aliens made that. That's not how it works.
So let's start by taking a trip to the local.
Guaranteed humans made it, because it's not, if you think about it, we don't really know the exact timeline, right? But we know it took them around 100 to 150 years to finish a pyramid, right? So if it took 100 years to make a pyramid, I would assume that's possible if you worked every day for 100 years and you had a workforce of 10,000 people. Of 100,000, hundreds of thousand people. Like, I'm not surprised that it worked out so well. The freaking the king, not the king. What's the king of freaking Egypt? Isn't the pharaoh? The pharaoh. Yeah, of course the pharaoh has that power.
Market.
Yeah, I'm a Google debunker. That's who I am. I'll debunk. I thought that was some. I'm like Chuno. I'm like Chunobi.
We keep filming here.
What Japanese shit is this?
And this smell, I'm still not adjusted.
Why are you not adjusted?
Let's get past the ducks and chickens as quickly as we can.
Oh, it's yeah, like if you go to an Asian market and they have duck and chickens, it smells like shit.
Yeah.
The thing about not living in the South American mountains is that there might be 5,000 kinds of potatoes on Earth, but most of us have only ever seen a select few. As soon as we entered the market, we found a vendor selling these, which are what's called russet, developed in the 1880s in the United States by a man named Luther Burbank, who would also create hundreds of other plants, including the modern daisy. Today, his russets make up around 70% of all potatoes sold on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when we talk about potatoes, we just mean stuff like this, not sweet potatoes or yams, which are completely different plants and unrelated to today's topic. They do have one connection. The Spanish couldn't tell them apart at first, so they named these patatas, a combination of the...
There's no shot. They're no longer potatoes, they're patatas. I love my patatas. Patata! What is it, the freaking Pokemon? Freaking Rattata combined with potato? Patata! Dude, then you combine a potato and Rattata, you make patata.
Andean words papas and batatas.
I love patatas!
Anyway, beyond russets, the other breeds of potatoes found in a typical grocery store or wet market would be varietals like red potatoes, which date back to 19th century Europe. Yukon Gold crossbred in Canada in 1966, and in recent years something called Qingshu No. 9, a high-yielding crop from China, which is now the world's top potato exporting country.
Yeah!
But our quest today is to make chuño, and none of these were bred to make the specialty of the prehistoric Andes.
What we're trying to do is the original Peruvian dish, the first ever potato dish, which was made by a series of freezing and then drying potatoes. This is thousands and thousands and thousands of years old. I'm going to try and recreate that. So we're here to get potatoes, and that's what I'm going to do with them. These look different. This might be perfect. This is closer to what you would find, at least in pictures of that Peruvian dish.
A modern potato contains about 80% water, and to make chuño, we'll need to reduce that number to 0, freezing, drying, and squishing out the moisture to leave behind something that can hold almost indefinitely, or in our case, be cooked into something for us to taste. There are actually two types of chuño. The one
that looks like a big mushroom. This straight up just looks like a big fat mushroom. This looks like a big fat mushroom. Patatas! Dude, why are the potatoes freaking white as shit? Holy shit.
one we're going to be making, and another one more appetizing in appearance and called white chunyo, made by leaving potatoes in the current of a running river for up to a month, then letting them dry in the sun. But even if we had a month, soaking our food in a Bangkok canal doesn't feel like the best idea, so we're gonna make do as well as we can. Alright, we're gonna revisit this at the end of the video and see how our chunyo making attempt turned out. And if we manage to pull it off, well, we'll get to sample the original specialty of the Andes. But for now, there's a long way to go in the path of the potato, so let's get back to the story.
Uh-huh.
In 1532, Francisco Pizarro and 168 Spanish soldiers invaded what's now the country of Peru, setting in motion the events that would ravage the continent and destroy the Incan.
Girl, show me those potatoes. There's no shut up, true. That is fair. That is fair. God damn it. Jesus Christ. That is one way to say it. Don't say that to a stranger, though. You might get slapped. That's funny. You're honestly thinking of starting a garden in the, sometime this year? Ah, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Are you gonna have potatoes there? Potatoes!
In civilization.
Just find
and
a
among the
random
many
patata.
consequences of this chapter in history, well, this was the first time anyone in the West came in contact with the potato. Now, the thing about destroying an entire civilization is that you lose their knowledge and expertise, and that goes double when they don't have anything in writing. So basically, the Spanish found potatoes but had no idea what to do with them.
Mm-hmm.
In the beginning, they were used mainly as sailors' rations, food meant to sustain the slave.
It does. If it doesn't get wet, it can last a really long time. So they're not wrong.
And low-level workers on Spanish Navy and merchant ships. And when those ships would arrive in port, well, they'd offer potatoes for sale, marketed primarily as pig feed.
Oh, okay.
The first Spanish plantation where they'd grow their own potatoes was in the colony of the Canary Islands off the coast of Morocco, from where, starting in 1567, they'd take them on boats fanning out across the Old World. But sold next to the treasures of the Americas, fascinating and beautiful plants with unique and entrancing flavors, again, the potato was hardly in demand. It would take 20 years after the first Canary Islands plantation before anyone saw potential in this new crop, and that wouldn't...
So it took a while for potatoes to be popular. And then when it became popular, it just, like, skyrocketed in popularity, I assume. That does make sense. That's a lot of foods, right? That's like lobster back in the day. Poor people food until it became a rarity and then became rich people food, which is insane if you think about it. Lobster, sea urchin, a lot of foods are like poor people food until it's not.
Happen in Europe, at least at first. In fact, it would take a long and winding course before the potato ended up...
My real question, when did it become the work of the devil? That's the real thing. When did it become the work of the devil? I'm still waiting.
But when it did, it would prove to be game-changing. And this brings us all the way to the other side of the world, to China under the Ming Dynasty. Alright, to explain why potatoes found a home in China before anywhere else, we have to look at one important constant in the Middle Kingdom. Not the language or the Confucian culture, but
yeah, you just potato and soup. That's the easiest thing to make.
Instead, the fact that the land is prone to droughts and famines.
Very easy
There have been more than 2,000 recorded since the first Chinese Empire, and the 16th century was an especially bleak time. We'll pick up in the year 1588. Northeast China's just emerging from the so-called Wanli mega drought, and there was so much unrest stemming from widespread starvation that the Ming Dynasty was on the ropes, facing protests and political upheaval. Now, by this point, the Ming had led China for more than 2 centuries.
Oh, I thought that was AI.
In many ways,
that
they'd
looks
overseen
like
a period of prosperity, influence across Asia, and explorations on the greatest boats the world had ever seen. But nothing turns a population against its leadership faster than a lack of food.
Yeah,
and
if there's no food, the easiest way to destroy an army is by starving them, right? That's how you make them turn.
Fraying nerves in the Forbidden City. After all, this hadn't hit some far-flung province, Beijing was right in the middle of the crisis. And then when things looked hopeless, with food rationed and rice crops failing, a new plant appeared like a lightning bolt, dense and heavy and perfectly suited for China's cold northeast.
That's why to destroy an army is not to fight the army, is to destroy their freaking, destroy their food source. If you destroy their food source, you take out their will to live. It's like it's a dirty tactic, but that is what you can do. You cut off their food supplies. That is how a lot of wars are won too. Wars are won with your mind,
traders
not by
who'd
spraying.
picked up their potatoes from the Spanish at the trading ports of Java. And right away, the Chinese knew this was a big deal. They'd call them tudo, the bean from the earth, and they'd use it not as pig food, but to sustain everyone from the humblest farmers to the Ming emperors themselves. It would catch on with every social class, become incorporated into ancient recipes, and when the next famine came, the 17-year-long Chongzhen drought, well, this time a lot more people would.
Yeah, water and food, right? It looks like water and food. If you can poison their water and you can remove their food, you kill their will to live.
Survive. Except the Ming dynasty, who the public blamed for another crisis and threw them out as soon as the drought ended. Anyway, the irony of all this is that because potatoes were so crucial to surviving those hard times, there would be pushback, which is why you might not think of them today as a common Chinese staple. See, in the last years of the Ming, potatoes had been so ubiquitous that rice and noodles practically disappeared from the common diet. And when times got better and those staples were available again, a lot of Chinese swore that they would never touch another potato, since that's basically all they'd ever known. As a result, the story of the potato after the 16th century shifts back to Europe. But let's just stay in China for another second. See, potatoes might have lost their favor with the common people, but the Qing, who took over from the Ming, well, they also understood its value.
Okay, I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
Common people, but the Qing, who took over from the Ming.
it's making that, like, okay, like, I can laugh at that because I'm Asian, right? I have the ability to laugh at that. That just sounds... I don't know why that was so funny to me. The Qing from the Ming. I know his family names too, but it just sounds really bad because he's saying it like that. Just one more time. Just for me.
Potatoes
just
might have lost
entertain
their
me.
favor with
Just
the common
entertain
people,
me
but
with
the
that.
Qing, who took over from the Ming, well, they also understood its value and continued
Why
to
is there
use it in
Qing?
palace
God damn
cuisine.
it.
Eventually, those palace dishes would filter out to the public, and today, while traditional
The
Chinese
Qing
food
from the
maintains a
Ming.
number
All
of
right.
ancient potato dishes. And that brings us to our first
I love
meal.
Qing and Ming. They're my two favorite families. Qing and Ming, apparently. The Qing and Ming. Like, you would, like, if someone's trying to be really, really racist, that's the thing they would say. The Qing from the Ming. And then it's sad that people, I'm like, that's actually two people's last name. So it is racist. It's just out of that context. He just said it so calmly. I'm just like, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect him to rhyme like that.
Potatoes might not be front and center in Chinese cuisine, but you can find them all across the mountainous parts of the country. From the slices seasoned and grilled as part of Chinese barbecue to the incredible Xinjiang Dapanji to Shandong's famous Disanxian, which translates to 3 treasures from the earth. In the case of this restaurant, the cuisine leans northeastern to the region along the Russian and Mongolian border, but since this is Thailand, it also incorporates dishes from far and wide, showcasing a wide range of potatoes.
There's a lot of chili, and you're like, there's not enough chili. Let me say, there's not enough chili. How is this food from Thailand? There's not enough chili for making Thailand food.
You know, when you think about potatoes, it's a Dongbei thing. It's a northeastern thing for the most part in China, just based on where it grows.
Oh, this is Chinese food.
and
Never
where it's
mind,
most
never mind, never
incorporated
mind.
in the cuisine. In Bangkok, most Chinese restaurants are either southern or the cooks come from Yunnan, which is along the Southeast Asian border. This is one of those places where it's a Yunnan restaurant, but they have northeastern dishes. So this, grandma's potatoes, is
Grandma
a Yunnan
potatoes?
dish. The rest of these are more northeastern, and you eat. It's fine. You are making me nervous with that. And then this, so basically, like, yeah, this classic braised beef with potato stir fry. They don't actually use potatoes in their recipe for the Yunnan version on this menu, but they did for us. Potatoes, which are cut into strips almost like French fries, in a sizzling hot pan, which has stopped sizzling, but it's in a warm pan, and the ubiquitous strings of grated potato, which I think are just lightly blanched with a little chili pepper, and that's an appetizer you see everywhere in Chinese food. And then this is just bread because, again, Daria lost a little control when it came to ordering.
Yeah, they did look like they ordered lobster. Why is there naan in a Chinese dish? Why is there naan? That's not a Chinese dish. Wait, what Chinese place are they in? That's not naan. Are they just mixing random foods from like different cultures?
Look, this is a complete meal. We have potatoes in a hot pan.
Is that not naan?
Braised beef with potatoes, mashed potatoes, and I haven't even tasted these yet to see how they're. It's very good. It's hard to mess up.
That's not Chinese food, is it? 'Cause that's all potatoes. I'm like, that China has potato dishes. I don't think they have. No, they have a decent amount, but not that many.
While the Chinese were growing potatoes to stave off famine, back in Europe where the plant first arrived, well, most of the focus wasn't on its...
I didn't recognize any of those potato dishes. I won't lie. I did not recognize a single one. I'm looking at them like, if those are potato dishes from China, sure. And they live there, so I probably don't know, but I'm like, I never heard of that, but sure,
uses,
you know, cool.
But on its dangers. See, the idea of nightshades as a poisonous plant was already well established, and so a lot of countries passed laws forbidding the consumption of anything in that family. But the real reason potatoes didn't catch on wasn't health, it was religion. Let me explain. Now, first of all, the fact that potatoes looked like disfigured human faces led to something of a 16th century panic, with churches declaring that these must be the work of the devil. This was reinforced by the fact that they grew underground, closer to hell. Pamphlets were published across the Holy Roman Empire warning that contacts with potatoes might cause syphilis, tuberculosis, even leprosy.
Wait,
They were said to lead to infertility, or the exact opposite.
If you eat a potato that is a poisoned potato, then yes, it can cause problems. I'm not sure it can cause those problems, but it can cause problems.
An intense and ungodly desire for unspeakable sin. To the English, the sight of shriveled potatoes drying in the sun led to their association with
Okay. Imagine a delicious cuisine made from ingredients from different cultures. Okay, that would make sense. I'm like, I don't remember that, but sure, yeah. There's a lot of potato dishes I didn't see from that. Soba potato dish is from Japan original. Soba potatoes, like, if you think about it, a lot of Japanese dishes are just Chinese dishes, and they just change it. Like ramen came from China. Udon came from China. Like curry came from China. Like, it's everything's tied to. I guarantee soba potato dishes came from China too. Like everything that Japan does, almost. I'm not gonna say all. Like I think 80 to 90% of the dishes originated from China. It has some Chinese origin that they took inspiration from. Which is fine. Which is perfectly fine.
witchcraft. And in Russia, well, the hysteria of the Orthodox Church reached a whole new level, as it was said that potatoes were the scion of a union between a dog, and this is a family channel, so we'll just leave it there.
Oh, Jesus Christ, okay. That's
Anyway,
a comparison.
Thankfully, at least in terms of the plant's long-term survival, the Europeans didn't apply their religious fears to their colonial subjects, so they happily planted them throughout their overseas territories as a cheap and easy way to feed the masses.
Potatoes and sushi roll. Beautiful.
After all, when it comes to foreign savages, well, who cares about a little nightshade poisoning or the risk of eternal damnation? Now, the upshot
You literally can bait them, make potatoes, they harvest them and eat them and get poisoned, right?
of this was that by the middle of the 1600s, potatoes were incorporated into the cuisine of India, from where they'd spread to northern Southeast Asia by way of the mountains of Myanmar. They were introduced to Africa by the Portuguese, the Dutch, and the French, never mind the fact that they were banned at the time in all three countries. The English would send them to Ireland, although we'll talk more about that later, and the Spanish even planted potatoes in the New World, bringing them right back to where they started. In the end, even though the path of the potato begins in Europe, it would take a very long time before it would find a widespread following on the continent itself.
Yeah. We know what happened when the US and then Europe banned alcohol. I think Europe banned alcohol. I know the US banned alcohol like back in the day. We know what happened, right? It became more wanted. So
when
yeah,
that would
you
happen,
can't do that.
well, it would explode with such intensity, spread through society at such a breakneck speed that it would change the world in ways that still affect all of us every day. And this
There's always
brings
loopholes.
us to the next part of our story. It's the 1750s, and Europe has fallen into a period of chaos. Almost every part of the continent is involved in what we now call the 7 Years' War. The countryside is being trampled by rampaging armies, and borders and colonies are shifting and changing hands as battles are won and lost. When the fighting began, King Frederick the Great of Prussia found himself facing attacks from both the French and Russians. His military was overextended, and with his ports blockaded, his first concern was starvation, as his soldiers were running out of the flour that they needed to make bread. He'd need to come up with a solution. If he seized the wheat grown by his peasants, then he might face an uprising, and he didn't have the spare forces to deal with something like that. So this would take some creative thinking. For inspiration, he looked to the past, to the days of the old Columbian Exchange when his grandfather, Frederick I, had planted potatoes in the royal garden. Now, these, of course, were not meant as food, but instead as flowers. But still, there they were, and looking at the flowers outside his window, Frederick realized the answer might be under his nose. So on March 24th, 1756, he'd issue a proclamation. The country was to immediately turn to potato farming, and those potatoes would be the new staple of the peasant class. They would have their food, and the army would be free to confiscate all the wheat. Now, as you might expect, this was met with some resistance, but Frederick was determined. In the end, he'd issue a full 15 decrees pushing potato farming, and to win support, he'd even turn to propaganda, coining slogans like potatoes instead of truffles, and most famously, stationing an armed guard outside his potato garden with instructions to let thieves sneak in. The word quickly got around that this stuff must be really good if the king valued it so highly. And what really helped potatoes catch on was when the war reached German soil and invading armies ransacked peasants' land looking for food. They stole grains and vegetables, but since potatoes grew underground, well, they'd remain untouched. An unexpected benefit that made this crop invaluable and a smash hit. As the tide turned in the war and Frederick's troops gained the upper hand, they won battle after battle and took enemy prisoners, including in...
Well, are they really like... I love how he's just explaining this in Europe, and I'm like, dude, to be fair, Europe is like the most war-ridden place in the world, right? Like, Europe is so war-ridden, it's actually insane. So, like, he has to go through the history of Europe, and then I'm just like, bro, we're just through a history lesson. Like, we're literally going through a history lesson, and it's insane how intertwined war is to Europe, and then potatoes is like latching on. Potatoes like, guys, oh shit, there's war. Why the hell am I here? Like, the potatoes like just riding along the way, and then Europe has so many wars that it's like, yep, I'm involved in every war. Like 100% guaranteed that in every war, the potatoes like, I've been at this war. There's never a war that I've been on that I've never been in, because if there's a war in Europe, the potatoes there to watch. Front row seats, the international potatoes. There's a war, potato man's here.
In one case, a Frenchman named Antoine Augustin Parmentier. Now, to this point, there was nothing remarkable about Monsieur Parmentier. He was a pharmacist by trade, around 27 years old, conscripted into the army
true
to
war
serve as a
veterans.
medic. All he'd known about the potato was what he'd heard back home, that it caused leprosy and horrible diseases, and was only suitable for animals. But while he was held in Frederick's German prison, well, Parmentier was fed potatoes every day. And when he was released, he realized he was fine, healthy. So he got to work. He re-enrolled in school and pursued a degree in nutritional chemistry. He devoted himself to promoting the benefits of potatoes, and whenever French society had any problems, well, there he was promoting the potato as a solution, winning award after award and gaining widespread recognition. By 1772, 9 years after he was released from captivity, the French government would declare potatoes safe to eat, and by 1789, Parmentier was publishing potato-themed cookbooks with the royal stamp of the king himself. And as France and Germany prospered, the rest of the continent soon followed and potatoes were growing everywhere. King Frederick the Great would be remembered through history as the Potato King, and to this day, they're left on his gravestone in tribute to his legacy. And Parmentier would become such an icon in French cuisine that a great number of the country's potato dishes are named in his honor. One last side note, by the way, the French king who gave his blessing to Parmentier's work, well, that was Louis XVI, the same Louis XVI who would be overthrown in the French Revolution. Now, in the common telling of that story, the real villain was supposedly his wife, Marie Antoinette, described as some version of Littlefinger who was actually behind the scenes pulling the strings. Now, this is probably overblown, and she might not have gotten a fair shake from history, but when it comes to her husband's acceptance of potatoes, well, that was actually...
What was it? Need food potato. Sick with the plague potato. Domestic abuse of potato. Potato fixes all. Potatoes will fix your relationship.
all her. See, the queen had been so captivated by Parmentier and his plans to cure hunger that she decided to promote his work by wearing a potato flower as a decoration whenever she'd appear in public. She pushed her husband to do the same, and by the 1780s, the king, too, was pinning potato blossoms to his outfits to show his approval of the plant. In other words, we don't know this for sure, but it's almost certain that both Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette were wearing potato flowers when they were led to the guillotine. Let's go have some French food. The use of potatoes is common in cuisines around the world, but for the French, it's a necessity. Maybe not a centerpiece, but what else could serve as a side and soak up those legendary French sauces, like a dish that's made with potato? All three preparations we ordered date back to the days of Parmentier, all appearing in
Dude, that
French
looks
cookbooks.
so good. This all looks so good. Some freaking potato, some cheese potato, some potato, some potato wrapped in wait, no, that's just bread. Is that potato or is that bread? Ah, that's potato wrapped around meat. Yeah, we love that.
Books in the 18th century. There's the pomme frite.
Yeah, this like that small meal, $100. Please tell me that's pate or pate. Please tell me that's pate and not freaking dog food. That looks like shit. That looks like shit. That looks
French
vile.
fries, served in a classic style as a
It'll taste good. I guarantee it'll probably taste good. That heart, it looks like a heart-shaped pile of poo.
side for the steak tartare. There's potatoes
Oh, that steak tartare. Okay, all right. Okay, never mind. That steak tartare, that just looks like shit.
sautéed with herbs, paired here with the beef Wellington, and au gratin, or baked with cheese and cream, which owes its start to Duke Charles Henri of Clermont, a devoted follower of Parmentier himself all the way back in 1788.
How is it?
I should have had a bite of potatoes first for the sake. I forgot this is a potato video. Start of the potatoes gratin. So this is going to be baked in a
Potatoes, the true Chad food, exactly. Poison, but a special dish can be made. I know that as you keep potatoes that go really bad, it releases a deadly poison that can kill you. Exactly. Potatoes can be anything and everything you want it to be.
a little ramekin like this with cheese and a lot of cream and most likely butter, which is the correct way to cook.
We're gonna
potatoes.
hibernate for like a week after the shoot.
We have long way to go today.
I have like 60% potatoes now. And 20% raw meat.
This is, Daria is on the verge of just completely losing control. This potato is bringing, I've turned into such a Thai person, eating this with a fork and a spoon.
In the years that followed the work of Frederick the Great and Parmentier, Europe became the world's center of potato farming. But there were a couple of holdouts who weren't quite ready to let go of old superstition. Now, the potato, to be fair, hadn't gotten off to the best start in England when it first arrived with the Spanish. One of its earliest believers was a...
Kawa, you should do a food review stream. Dude, my food review stream will be like my fat ass. I'll eat all the food. I'll literally eat all the food and be like, oh shit, I'm supposed to reveal this? Well, that shit was good. It'll be so bad. It'll end so bad. A potato review stream, different. I'm like, oh, look at this potato. I say nothing for 5 minutes. Oh shit, I was streaming. Well, that meal was great. Dude, my fat ass would just finish a meal without saying shit. I'm just gonna eat it like a freaking, like a chipmunk, food in my mouth. No, and no one will understand what I say while I'm talking.
British statesman named Sir Walter Raleigh, who happened to have the ear of Queen Elizabeth I. Now, Raleigh wasn't one to fall for myths and legends, so he immediately saw the potential in the plant. Well, let's say he didn't fall for all myths and legends, as he would eventually spend his older years searching for the golden city of El Dorado. Anyway, Raleigh arranged to have some of the first potatoes delivered from the Canary Islands presented to the Queen herself, and a dinner was arranged in its honor. The problem was nobody told the chefs how to prepare the meal, so they cooked the poisonous leaves and threw away the potatoes. Everyone got sick, and the Queen never allowed a potato in her presence again. Almost 200 years later, as the plant spread everywhere, England still had its hesitations, this time because of religion. See, the growing popularity in France and Spain led to a belief that potatoes were Catholic, and that somehow their introduction might invite papal spies into the kingdom. A 1765 political slogan declared, "No potatoes, no popery," and the next year King George...
You should do a tier list of Pokemon or whatever. Oh, dude, a tier list of Pokemon would take so long. That's actually not a bad idea. It would take so long. There's 900... We've done a smash and pass for Pokemon. I don't think I ever released a video. I never released a video. We've done it on stream. I just never edited and released it. But I probably can do a Smash and Pass updated with Gen 9, right? I did it when Gen 8 came out. Or before Gen 9 came out. I can do it with Gen 9. There are a couple mons I would smash in Gen 9. Let's be honest here. Would definitely smash the fish. Okay, maybe not. But, you know, there's some, you know, smash or pass. But, yeah, we can do both. We can do both, right? That's content.
III went as far as to officially recognize the Vatican, in large part to convince his subjects to just eat the
thank
damn
God.
potatoes.
I'm like, please don't.
At the same time, a similar
notes
drama
do
would
not
be
appear on
playing out in
stream.
Tsarist Russia, although this would have an even wilder ending. See, after losing battles to the potato-fueled Germans, Catherine the Great issued her own order recommending farmers to cultivate the plant. But given the skepticism of the Orthodox Church, this was generally ignored. It would stay that way for another 60 years until Nicholas I decided to change the recommendation to a mandate to stave off famine and potential rebellion. it would have the opposite effect. A rumor spread throughout the Russian countryside that this edict was actually a law forcing farmers into slavery, where they'd be shipped off to labor camps and made to farm potatoes for the upper class. Now, this was insane, but enough people believed it that a wave of protests would rip through the country, peasants ransacking government offices and taking both politicians and church officials hostage, and it would take a full year for the army to put down the rebellions, at which point the edict was withdrawn, and ironically enough, feeling like they'd won a victory against the Tsar, Russian farmers began planting potatoes as a symbol of their new power, and within a year they'd be a staple crop across much of the country. As all of Europe fell for the potato, its path around the rest of the world would be instantaneous. In what's now the United States, where they'd explode thanks to Thomas Jefferson, who served them at state dinners in the White House. Potato seeds were sent with prisoners on the so-called First Fleet to Australia, and would fast become a staple crop. And since they were now in fashion, well, they'd also hitch a ride almost everywhere on European trading boats. But the main impact would happen on the home continent. In the 50 years that followed Frederick the Great's edict, the European population would double from 100 to 200 million, and great cities prospered: London, Paris, St. Petersburg. Great powers expanded their empires, and wealth was concentrated in all of it. Well, it all began with a shift to potatoes and the sudden absence of hunger. It's even agreed among historians that the Industrial Revolution, the beginning of today's modern society, was only made possible because of the conditions that came from potato farming. And it wasn't just the cities and countries and bank accounts that got bigger. Even the
I was
people
checking
did,
something out.
with a
What
French study
happened?
showing that those
What
raised on
happened in the
potatoes
video?
grew to
I
stand
zoned
half
out.
an inch taller than
I was
those who were
checking
fed
something.
other foods. For the people of Europe, it felt like
I
the good
heard the
times
power
would
of
never
potatoes,
end.
but it zoned
Living
out
in
in my brain.
modernizing cities with increasing conveniences and low unemployment and food, enough for everyone for the first time in the continent's history. But on an island to the northwest, well, something was about to happen that would change the world forever.
The land of potatoes. We've seen it. We see the land of potatoes. There it is. There's the land of potatoes. Yeah, if he made another Chinese potato joke, won't lie, I might have connected back in. That I did not expect that.
Potatoes arrived in Europe by the year 1567. It would be 189 years before Frederick the Great's proclamation and another half-century before potatoes were widespread. But the whole time, unnoticed, a tiny island ignored as a backwater English colony had become, completely on its own, the best in the world at cultivating potatoes. While the rest of the continent still believed they caused syphilis or eternal damnation, the Irish were crossbreeding new varieties, establishing traditions and developing a new cuisine based around the potato. Part of this was because of the climate, perfectly suited for the Andean version of the plant. But mainly this all started thanks to an English policy banning Irish farmers from owning land, forcing them to rent small plots too small to grow enough wheat or barley to survive. When the potatoes arrived, it turned out that in Irish soil their yields were so high that a single acre of farmland planted with potatoes and housing one milk cow was said to be enough to feed a family of 8. Like the Incas, the Irish learned to maximize harvests. And also like the Incas, they built a new mythology, planting crops each year on Good Friday, sprinkling the field with holy water on Ascension Day, and pulling the harvest on Saints' Day. Times were good in the Emerald Isle, but as you can probably guess, this is not a happy story. What comes next would begin
a
in
lot of people
1813,
die. A lot of
when a
people
British
do die.
chemist named Humphrey Davy published a book on techniques for growing better harvest.
Yeah, the potatoes say potatoes. Ireland loved potatoes, but potatoes did kill a lot of Irish people too.
This book would become a smash hit, translated into languages from French to Russian, the best-selling book ever written on the subject of farming. Among his breakthroughs was the idea that plants grew better with nitrogen as a fertilizer. And as the best source of nitrogen, he recommended something called guano, essentially bird waste. Now, as a side note, this turned out to be one more thing the Spanish could have learned from the Incas if they'd just asked, because that's exactly how they used to grow their potatoes, and not coincidentally, the largest deposits of guano were on small islands just off Peru's coast. Anyway, the race was on to raid the Peruvian islands with cargo ships speeding back and forth
Dude,
to
it's
Europe.
insane, yeah.
And on one of those ships,
Those potatoes save lives. Potatoes
there was something else.
I just noticed he had potatoes on his desk. I've just been looking like around. I just noticed it was here. I didn't notice
hitching
yet.
a ride as
There's
well.
potatoes on the desk.
It was a microorganism with a scientific name of Phytophthora infestans,
Mhm.
in Latin translating more or less to the destroyer of plants, especially
potato
nightshades
killer.
like potatoes. The first outbreak on the European continent took place in Belgium.
Yeah, when this happens, it does utterly destroy crops. And it destroys almost every good crop, so this causes a big
In
problem.
1845. From there, it spread to France, Germany, Denmark, and the Netherlands, then across the water to England and Ireland. Now, the sad irony of what was to come is that the same advances made by the Irish also made them uniquely susceptible to blight. See, most of
Blight?
their harvests were clones, a monoculture
yeah, okay.
of high-yielding plants cut and replanted across much of the island. Fertile ground for a disease to spread uncontested.
Yeah, how dare they destroy Titty God's freaking best crop in the world, right? How dared the disease destroy them? It destroyed
Within
the
2
Titty
months of
God's
the first reports
process.
of pea infestans on Irish soil, more than 500,000 acres of farmland had been lost, and it would continue to progress until the country was left almost barren. Before the blight, Ireland had a population of around 8.5 million. By the time it was over, in 1852, only half of that number remained, with as many as 2 million dead, and another 2 million having fled
Yeah.
abroad.
That makes sense. If potatoes literally is the reason why your continent is not destroyed, if it does get destroyed, you literally lose everything. That does make a lot
Even
of sense.
today, Ireland is quite possibly the only country on Earth with a lower population than it had within the same borders in the 1840s. The potato blight would devastate the entirety of Europe, but its impact on Ireland was especially tragic. This was also made worse by the ruling British, who, even when the crisis was at its worst, continued to export millions of tons of Irish food across the water to London. To this day, the Irish potato famine remains a defining point in the country's history, but not only for the reasons that we've mentioned. With anger building towards the crown, rebel groups would form and the wheels would be set in motion, charting a course that led directly, after 800 years of English rule, to Ireland's independence. And the Irish people would reclaim the potato, not as a reminder of tragedy, but as a symbol of national pride.
Yeah, the national food of Ireland, potatoes.
Resilience and heritage,
Dun,
and
dun, dun,
this
dun, dun.
brings us to our next meal.
Meal 3. Guinness. I do love Guinness. Guinness and potatoes, one of the best combinations ever, right? Put some fried potatoes, some whatever, and Guinness. That is literally a bar snack right there, and you have your bar. You just chat and eat fries. Chat and
Shepherd's
eat
pie.
chips. Oh, shepherd
And-
pie.
And as always, help
Shepherd pie. I love shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie is
yourself.
so
You
good.
can feel free to dive in. And this is the beef and Guinness stew. And
Beef and Guinness
obviously,
stew?
if this was like a game of GeoGuessr or one of those things where you have to kind of figure
That would
out
be Ireland.
where are we. I mean,
Yeah.
like the context clues are here. This is obviously an Irish bar, and no, it's good. I miss this stuff. I haven't had this in years.
That does look good. I won't lie. That does look good. Yeah, potatoes and alcohol. Potatoes and alcohol. Ireland knows where it's at. Ireland literally knows where it's at.
For really saucy foods, for things that are made with kind of like a gravy or a sauce, potato it's kind of a perfect platform for it. It's like bread, but it doesn't get soggy. It's just a perfect way to. I'm analyzing the food right now. Don't distract me. I'll let you in on a little OTR secret. I understand that this may cause some of you to abandon the channel. I don't like Guinness.
Ow! Jesus Christ, Ren.
Not safe for work content. Do you
I
have
like beer.
Guinness in Ireland?
I like beer that tastes like beer.
Did you have Guinness?
I like beer that tastes like beer. I also like chicken that tastes like chicken. That was probably one of the dumbest fucking one of the dumbest fucking things I ever heard. No, I know what he means. Because there is beer that tastes like nothing, but that sounds really stupid out of context. I like beer that tastes like beer. I like chicken that tastes like chicken. I like potato that tastes like potato. Like, oh, no, not yet, Rin, never. He knows what he wants. He loves his beer and he loves his potatoes.
In Ireland.
Of course.
Oh.
It's different.
See, you gained 5% of followers back. See?
All right, Boris, time for you to eat. Wow, we've smashed this.
It's really good.
Of course you smashed it. It's freaking
All right,
potato.
a few final
Delicious.
words on the Irish potato famine before we move on, because we need to address how much it would shape the next 150 years.
Shaped a lot.
For one thing, there were the demographic changes that came from a quarter of Ireland's population leaving. As just one example, by 1850, there were more Irish in New York City than in Dublin. Then there's geopolitics. Now, the Blight might have done the worst damage in Ireland, but it did cause more than 100,000 deaths on the continent. And as a result, the farmers began rising up against the ruling class. What began in one Italian city would soon turn into the first ever global revolution. Protests against the rich spreading as far as Senegal, Chile, and Canada. A lot of governments would fall. Slavery would be outlawed in multiple countries, and the entire political world would change. The potato famine led to the development of the first industrial-grade pesticides, setting a course
does my man know if a person die? People die when they get killed. Does he know if you fall off a cliff, you have a chance to die? If you fart, there's a chance that smells like ass? Like, holy shit.
Kick into overdrive thanks to another potato crisis 40 years later.
Revolution,
this time so-called
baby.
Potato beetles in the United States. And before long, we
Potato
were spraying our
beetle?
food with arsenic, DDT, and an endless list of insecticides, herbicides.
That is true. For potatoes to be, all the potatoes in the US have so much pesticide, insecticide, whatever they have on it, that once you, harvest a potato in the United States, you have to put it in a decontamination room for, I think, two weeks to a month, so the pesticides and all that dissipate from the potato, so that the potato can actually be edible. If you eat a potato when it gets harvested, you will die. That's how poisonous the potato is, with how much pesticides and all that they put on it. There's so much pesticide, you need to wait a week before it actually is edible. Before it's actually a month. You need to wait a month before it's edible, and that's insane to think about.
Fungicides, organophosphates, and vine.
That's why you also, when you get a home, you have to wash it, because there's like so much shit on the potato. It's actually insane.
Desiccants. But there was one thing that didn't change, which was our dependence on guano as fertilizer. In fact, just 4 years after the famine ended, the United States passed a law allowing any uninhabited guano-producing island anywhere on Earth to be annexed. In all, the U.S. would add 100 islands and atolls to its territory, and their use as footholds in the Pacific would be considered the trigger to a new era of American military expansion. The potato in the hands of the Western powers might have left behind a complicated legacy, but the one thing that can't be argued is it also dramatically changed our cuisine. So finally, let's talk about food. In 1795, just 23 years after Parmentier legalized potatoes, an anonymous French author, in truth the mother of the publisher, released a book of 31 potato-based recipes.
There are a lot of ways to make potatoes, so I'm not surprised. Hey, you can make it so many ways, it's insane. Fair enough.
And while the collection proved
there's
a
probably hundreds of ways to make potatoes. I wouldn't be
wealth of
surprised.
culinary knowledge, the dish that's best remembered was the simplest of them all.
Dude, this guy's like What the heck is this? Is that a crocodile duck or something? What the heck is this? I'm like looking at it, I'm like, yeah, veggies, probably some more veggies, ham, some rolls. What the heck? This looks like an octopus chicken. It looks like an octopus chicken. What the fuck is this? What is this? Huh? Remember, this all came about from Spain deleting a culture in one of their raids. Yeah, that is true. There should be a potato harvesting festival where babes go out topless to harvest potatoes. There probably is. I wouldn't be surprised if there is.
Strips of potato fried in oil and seasoned with salt.
Yes, French fries. We love fries. We love fries.
The first record of the French fry.
Yep.
Now, over the next decades, France and Belgium would argue about the actual origins.
Yeah, we don't know if Belgium or French made it first. That's why it's just called fries. We just call it fries or chips. Either fries or chips.
With the truth impossible to prove. But what is clear is how the French fry went mainstream, beginning in 1921 when a shop in Kansas called White Castle became the...
White Castle did start it, right? White Castle did start the burger
first to
revolution.
pair burgers and fries. Today,
The
11
burger
million
fry
tons are eaten
revolution.
every single year. That's just slightly more than the 7 million tons of potato chips, which are credited to a Mr. George Crumb of Saratoga, New York. According to the legend...
You read that as babies? I was just like, huh, that's an interesting way to answer that question. And I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay. I was like, why does he answer it that way? Well, you know, you can answer it whatever that makes sense. If you thought it was babies, that do make sense.
1853, he was cooking at a resort when the tycoon Cornelius Vanderbilt ordered fried potatoes.
That was
He sent
babies.
them back to the
To
kitchen.
be fair, babies do also like boobies. Everyone loves boobies, you know. Babies love boobies. That's why their natural instinct is to suck on the boobies. Everyone loves boobies. Doesn't matter how much you grow up. You love boobies. That's how it works. We love tits.
Complaining they were too thick, so Crumb took
Guy
his
or girl,
revenge,
doesn't matter.
and a new icon was born. Now, some say the resort was making chips for years before George Crumb, but either way, by now it's canon. Mashed potatoes might be one of the world's only true global foods, with variations endemic to countries from
Grandma's spicy mash. That just looks like potatoes and veggies. That doesn't look like mashed potatoes. That just looks like potatoes and veggies. The potatoes don't even look mashed.
Portugal to China, India
All right,
to
thank
Kenya,
you for being here, Rin.
but
Thank
the
you for
first
being
written
here.
recipe comes from England, specifically Hannah Glass's influential 1747 cookbook. Potato pancakes are the only food considered to be the national dish of 4 different countries: Ukraine, Russia, Belarus, and Slovakia. These evolved in the late 18th century from an ancient specialty called latkes, previously made with grated cheese or vegetables, and a favorite of Eastern Europe's Ashkenazi Jews. And potato salad, at least the version we know in the US.
I am not the biggest fan of potato salad. It depends. I like potato salad if they don't have apples in it. Like, I know some people with potato salad, they have apple, and I'm not the biggest fan if they do that. But, like, it depends on how you make your potato salad. I do like potato salad if it doesn't have apples.
US is actually from Germany.
What's your favorite dish that involves potatoes? It's fried. I think fried potatoes is my favorite way to eat potatoes. But if I'm making potatoes, it would be baked. Baked potatoes is the easiest for me to make, but my favorite to eat is fried.
Quite possibly created in the kitchen of Frederick the Great himself. Now,
Like, baked potatoes easy, right? You put some holes in the potatoes, you put it in the air fryer or oven for like I don't like 15 minutes or something. 15 minutes in the oven. You cut it up, and then if it's still not thing, you just put it in a little bit more, and then you make it. I think 15 minutes in the oven, 20 minutes in the oven. I don't remember how long.
when we're talking about beloved potato dishes, this is nowhere close to a comprehensive list.
No, you make a potato, and then after you do it, you literally just cut the potato in half, and then you put whatever cheese or whatever you want, and then you put it back into the oven, and then there you go.
There are countless uses of potatoes with unique
potatoes.
origin stories, from Russia's Olivier salad to Korean gamja jorum to the Indian vada pav. Origin stories, from Russia's Olivier salad.
That just looks like a potato salad.
Korean gamja jorum.
I never heard of this. This looks good though. I assume this would taste sweet and spicy. I assume this sauce is sweet and spicy sauce, because that's almost every like Korean sauce. Is that sweet and spicy?
Jorum to the Indian vada pav.
Dude, I don't know why that looks so good. That looks so good. This is vegetarian too. I assume this is vegetarian because they said Indian and most foods in India are vegetarian. I assume this is vegetarian. That looks so good. That's just a potato croquet with some curry powder and then all this stuff. That looks so good.
And more in just about every country and
yeah.
culture. And that's not even mentioning older foods adapted since the 18th century to showcase the potato, from samosas to knishes.
Oh, samosas are so good. Samosas. Oh, wait. Go back.
With unique origin stories, from Russia's Olivier
keep
salad
going.
to Korean gamja jorum to the Indian vada pav, and more in just about every country and culture.
Yeah.
And that's not even mentioning older foods adapted since the 18th century to showcase the potato.
Dude, samosas are so good. Samosas, green sauce. Oh my god. I love samosas. Samosas are so good. Samosas are fucking banger, man. Holy freaking samosas, baby. Don't pop them in your mouth when they're burning hot. You need to let them sit for a bit. But my god, it's so good.
From samosas to
what's this?
Knishes.
Knishes?
Pierogies, croquettes, and then there are the items made with potato flour,
so good.
Like potato rolls and potato.
I love potato rolls. Hadn't had potato rolls in such a long time. I love potato rolls. I'm not a big fan of potato buns. Potato rolls, yes. Buns, I don't like. I'm not the biggest fan of potato buns, but potato rolls, I'm down.
And if you've ever had a spud nut, then you know.
What is a spud nut? That sounds really weird. A spud nut sounds really, really weird. What the heck is a spud nut?
It's the greatest donut ever. What I'm trying to say is, I know, there's a lot we won't be able to get to. It's the potato. The world consumes almost 375 million metric tons per year. That's more than 1 trillion potatoes grown and harvested from Norway to Argentina, and every country has put their own stamp on this ingredient. We can't cover everything.
That is true.
But still, we need.
There's too much lore for the potato for them to be able to cover everything. It's a donut potato, a donut made out of potatoes. So except for flour is made out of potato. Okay, I can see it, because if you put sugar over a potato, it just becomes like it literally just replaces the dough. That makes sense. I'm down.
We need to try to do our best to showcase the international magic of this one humble plant. And so for our next meal, well, we're heading to a place unlike anywhere else, a one-of-a-kind fusion restaurant by one of the best chefs in the entire world. This is a restaurant that could only be the brainchild of Gagan Anand, a completely off-the-wall place based on the fictional love story of Miss Maria and Mr. Singh. Now, to quickly explain the chef, well, he's simply one of the best on the planet. Born in Calcutta, trained under Farhan Adria.
That is subjective, but sure.
He opened his first establishment in Bangkok in 2007. His playful and sometimes absurd takes on food ticked off the fine dining mainstream, but it didn't matter, as it would rise to the #1 spot in the Asia Top 50 for 3 straight years. He closed that first place in 2020 and reopened a new venue named Gagan Anand.
I won't lie, that looks like fucking shit. That looks like fucking shit. I forgot how sometimes rich people food just looks like shit. It's like designed, but I'm like, brother, that is probably like $150. This is probably $150. That's the sad part. This looks like shit, and it probably costs $150. Oh, I forgot how rich people food can make me lose my mind. Holy shit. Yeah, if you think about in this economy nowadays, probably 300. You're not wrong.
More personal and even more playful, and that currently sits at number 9 in the entire
Okay,
world.
okay. This doesn't look bad. These two don't look bad. The thing he showed before, it actually looked like shit. This doesn't look bad. It probably costs like $50 or $100 each. I wouldn't be surprised, but yeah.
And upstairs, his passion project, Indian-Mexican fusion. Unpretentious, but with all the hallmarks.
Did he literally say Indian Mexican fusion? That shit's probably gonna cost $50 each, right? There's no shot that this does not cost $50 each. And the sad part is Indian and Mexican foods are one of the cheapest foods ever. And they're charging $50 to $100. That is no shot. Holy. Yeah, she's like, oh my god, this is $100? Fuck me.
Marks of culinary genius.
Dude. It just looks like he's pouring he's just like freaking shitting on the nachos. If it's tacos, it looks like he's shitting on tacos. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh no, it just looks like that's just a river of freaking shit. That's a river of shit between veggies and tacos. Holy. Oh my, that is designer food edition. Oh my god. I ate Japanese barbecue today and it was really good. The perfect balance between presentation and a good amount. Yeah, it's, oh my god. That shit proves for diversity yeah. Holy, give me real food. Good food, not this dog shit. Holy. A river of shit that describes Indian and Pakistan. No. Indian and Pakistani food actually looks like shit, but it doesn't look like this shit. Like, you know, the way they present it is actually presented in a plate, right? It's presented in a plate, or like if they scoop it, it's like one portion. It's not like it's just like a river of shit through like two foods. They at least in like Indian and Pakistani food, they separate the food. It doesn't touch each other. It shouldn't. Technically, it shouldn't. Unless it's curry. But, like, it shouldn't really touch each other. Even if it is curry, it's, like, in a separate bowl, usually. Dude, Southern food is good. We don't disrespect Southern food. I'm a fan of Southern food. I love Southern food. It's so good. I love Gatorade. Gatorade is one of my favorite drinks. It's just because it's a freaking Kool-Aid and a bunch of sugar. I love Gatorade. If you want a true freaking a true ghetto Southern classic, Gatorade is banger. If you want diabetes, Gatorade is great too. That's also true.
Both Indian and Mexican food feature potatoes prominently. From the Mexican papas y chorizo tacos to the Indian aloo curries, and here we find it in 3 preparations. Stuffed inside the so-called sampanadas, a combination samosa empanada, cooked in the Indian aloo choka style and paired with prawns in a taco.
Okay.
And the most mind-blowing, piped in as a complement to grilled chicken in a Peruvian huancaína style.
Oh no, this is chicken skin. I thought this was taco. This is chicken skin. Okay, I won't lie. This is probably one of the most ugliest dishes out there. I don't know what they're cooking, but it doesn't look good.
That pays tribute to where it all began. All right, so far the path of the potato has taken us all across the world, through history and cuisine and some incredible
Pokemon stream. The Pokemon stream is gonna be a bit. Zilly just got on, but since we're almost done with the video, let's finish the video. Let's finish the video and then we'll hop over to collab with Zilly. Zilly was a little bit busy, so we will hop over to play with her in a bit. But let's finish this video before we do that, right?
potato dishes. But this whole time, well, back home, we've been making chunyo, our attempt at the oldest preparation of potato known anywhere on Earth. Now, Bangkok is obviously not the Andes. We don't have nighttime frost, and we don't have thousands of years of knowledge on how to make chunyo perfectly, but we're not ones to shy away from a challenge. So for 8 days and 8 nights, our potatoes were in and out of the freezer, into the Thailand sunshine and danced on by Daria, and then the next day, the same thing all over again.
What?
This was not a passive process.
What?
By day 4, it had become an obsession, and as the week went on, well, preserving my potatoes became the only thing that mattered.
That
I
looks
canceled
like shit.
social plans, got behind on script writing, and like any good parent, I put my potatoes ahead of my own health and needs. If you want to see the entire
looks
process,
like
I'll put up a
shit.
longer version of this part on Patreon. But the moral of the story.
Okay, I'm gonna shit on culture. I'm gonna actually shit on culture. That looks like shit. I might be shitting on culture, and I think I will shit on culture. We cannot deny this looks like shit. This looks like someone shat out and was like, yep, let's wrap it in some leaves and call it potato. That looks like shit. Oh my god.
Is with the last moisture evaporated, and our potatoes now the
Bro,
size
that
of
looks
golf
like poo.
balls.
That looks
The
like
moment had
poo.
arrived, and it was time to rehydrate the chunyo and start to cook.
Oh no.
That actually looks like poo. That looks like poo.
It's fine. It's been it's experienced worse, I think, in its week sitting outside on our.
Yeah, not all cultures. okay, I can't say that. Okay, I cannot say that. That said out loud will get me canceled. Cancel me for shitting on culture. I will happily shit on culture because everyone, even the people in their culture, won't lie. That looks like shit. It might taste great. Don't get me wrong. It might taste great. It probably does taste great. It just looks like shit. That looks like it looks like you're grabbing a piece of shit in your hand. Oh no. Oh god. Oh no, it looks like
For a dish
poo
to
hands.
showcase our chunyo, I'm making a soup using only ingredients endemic to the Andes and also available at Klong Toi Market. This means we're using fresh potato to go along with the chunyo. Corn, of course, the other staple of
we
that
love
part
corn.
of the world, and since we can't get green
I'm
beans,
like the corn kid. I
we'll
love
use
corn.
long beans, which are Asian, but hey, it's as close as we can get.
Fair enough.
It's all seasoned only with salt, and on this rock, we
Every time I hear that, it's only seasoned with salt. That's the most white thing I ever heard. That is the whitest thing I ever heard. Yeah, we only season it with salt. Didn't he say this is Thailand? Where are the chilies? If there's no chilies, this is not a Thailand dish.
will build our
There's
church.
no shot. That is the whitest dish I ever seen. No, you aren't gonna get me in trouble. I just read that and I'm like, yeah, no, there's something. I probably shouldn't say that out. I probably can, but no, it does look like shit. Yeah, like, this is like the whitest food I ever seen. It's like combining being white and then making freaking, and only putting salt in the food and no chili. There's no chilies.
It's kind of exciting. It's like after 8 days of babysitting my chunyo, it's cooking. It's cooking. It's like we have made it.
That is like a guy cooking. Dude, I'm so happy. I was able to cook a dish and it still looks like shit. But I can cook a dish. It does look like shit. I won't lie. That looks like shit. Yeah, I would also buy burgers as a backup. I won't lie. I would also buy burgers as a backup. That dish he made looked like poo. It looks like poo. That doesn't look good. There's some foods that look really good. That doesn't look good at all. It does not.
All right, the moment of truth has arrived. So you know that I'm not faking this.
I'll give it a try. I'll give this a try, but it possibly will probably taste like pooey.
Piece of tuna.
What's up, Iron? What's up? What's up?
I have spent 8 days treating this like my child. And this is not without risk. I'm not recommending you to do this at home, especially if you live in 100-degree heat like we do. But I will try it.
So?
He's just... That is a face of a defeated man. This is a face of it being like, it was not worth it. I cooked this up for 7-8 days, however many days. This is 100% not worth it. He cooked it up and he looks so disappointed. This is a man that looks utterly defeated. He's like, yeah, no. Oh, God.
You know the crazy thing after all this time?
Yeah, he's like, this was not worth it. I regret it. We are eating the burgers.
So many days of sitting in the sun, getting frozen overnight, reducing to 20% of its original size, coming out looking oxidized, blackened, shriveled, shrunken, hard as a rock, rehydrating it, and then putting it in the soup. You know what it tastes like? Honestly, Daria, you know what it tastes like?
Tastes like shit.
A potato.
You're like, you know what it tastes like? Fucking the same shit we just ate. There's nothing that changes. It tastes no different. It was not worth the 7-day effort. This tastes like shit. Where are the fucking burgers? Holy.
So if you
no way!
And try it. I think because of the texture, it's a little crunchier. A little crunchier. But like, I don't think you would know the difference in taste or...
Easy.
Seriously.
No shit. You just wasted 7 days of your fucking life. You wasted 7 days of your life to make potatoes that taste the same. Nothing fucking changed. You wasted it. Dude, I'll be so pissed. If this was me, I would be so pissed if that was the case. You wasted 7 fucking days and the potatoes taste like nothing. It just tastes like a potato. There's no special flavors that come out. It probably tastes worse than a potato.
I want you to try it.
Oh my
Honestly,
God.
it's good. It tastes like a potato. I'm super pumped about this.
Holy. Dude, that looks like a rotten potato. She's just like, nah.
Can I have a really happy reaction?
Dude, she's like, nah.
It's okay, it's good.
Dude, that voice. It's okay, yeah, it's good. No, that's literally, she's saying that just so he's not mad. This is the voice that someone's saying it, knowing that if she says his shit, it's gonna ruin his day, and he's gonna be pissy about it. So she just said that just so he's not pissed. That's the reaction of someone saying this tastes like shit, but you can't say that out loud because it will piss him off. She's like, I don't want this. I don't want the potato. Dude, that looks... Dude, that right there, guys. That right there, that is a potato. That is a potato, guys. That's a real potato. That's that, boys, is a potato.
It worked. Success.
Success?
Yeah, that's a beautiful potato. Yeah, we ate it. You waited 8 days and you ate fried potatoes that taste better than the boiled shit poop potato that you made. Are we good? What's the potato today? Give me a sec. What's the potato today?
In 1987, 2 researchers published a paper. This find was dated as far back as evidence of possible domestication of potatoes turned up in 2017 at a site dating back 11,000 years.
Okay.
And it shows is that the more we learn about early society, potato. The
So
works of
he's just
Shakespeare
summarizing shit, right?
Probably, and we're still in Lord of the Rings.
Potato.
If you grew up and eat canon, much
Alright,
of
we're
this,
good,
every
right?
Canada
Yeah, we're
lacked
good.
Potato zero gravity.
All right, we're good. We're good.
Because of human.
I think I can swap over now. I think I can swap over. Potato. So what? Give me. I'll swap to Zilly thing right away. What did we learn from that video? Don't wait 8 fucking days putting a potato in the sun. It'll taste like shit. Just make a French fry. Just make a fucking French fry. Potatoes are great. Potatoes are delicious. Don't waste your time 8 days to make a shit potato. All right, good to know. Good to know. Yeah, just don't do what they did. Just literally don't do what they did. It's straight up better for you to make the potato yourself and not wait 20 freaking years for a potato. Like, oh, sure, great. You wasted 20 years for a shit potato. I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, give me a minute. Let me call Zilly. I think we are ready. And we can hop over. And then have a potato farm. We can start. Okay. What? Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Are we ready for fun?
I am ready for so much fun.
Ah, yes. My chat is asking, what type of potato do you like?
Yeah.
What type?
I like all type. I like all
type
types
of potatoes? Oh, I love potatoes. Yes. All right, I am ready. Give me one moment. Open my game and we can run it. Where's this? Imperium. This time, hopefully we can make it through. It won't end in 10 seconds. This won't end in like 30 minutes like last time. Let's not do that radical thing.
No, we'll wipe at the first gym leader.
All right, no, we'll wipe out the first battle. That's how it works, right? We'll end it in 10 minutes. 30 minutes now. We won't last. That's how it is. All right.
Alright, that's it. Give it up for run number 16.
Alright, give me a moment. Let me speed through all of this, right?
Alright, I'm going Gen 7, by the way.
Gen 7, alright, give me a sec. Let me get there.
Yeah.
I will speed run through all of this. That's how... Oh, okay. I would be able to if my controller worked. Nice. Click on the right...
Silly, can you hear us using the TTS from KawaGuu's stream?
No. Zilly cannot hear you guys through TTS. That would be
What are they saying through TTS?
Oh no, they're just like, Zilly, can you hear us through TTS? Hello?
No, I have your stream pulled up, but it's muted, unfortunately.
No, she cannot. The TTS audio doesn't go through Discord. It does not go through Discord.
Yeah, I'll need to set up
I can
I'll need to set up TTS on my own channel, yeah.
I can set that up through No, please don't. Please, guys, if I set that up through Discord, you guys are just gonna spam that shit and everyone's gonna be annoyed. Alright, give me a sec. We are gonna randomize every... Okay, I have to reset. I click yes. God damn it. I click yes. Bye.
Very proud of you.
Yep, nice. We love that. How fast can we go through this? Oh my god, alright.
I'm just waiting in front of the Pokeballs, just entirely waiting on you. We're fine, it's fine.
Yeah. No, you're not waiting. I don't see anything. I definitely don't see you just staring at the Pokeball being like, one day I can click on this Pokeball.
One day I'll know it's in here.
Yeah, one day it'll be connected. Alright.
Oh, somebody in my chat, by the way, what is this? Run number 16, are we racing? No, we're not racing. This is a Soul Link. It's like a Nuzlocke, only we have to do it together. Each Pokemon we catch is tied to the Pokemon that the other person catches on that route, and if one of them dies, then they both die.
Yep, so it pretty much means I just don't need to mess up. But I'm pretty sure I've lost almost every run. I've lost more runs than Silly has. I just need to be playing better. That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah. Also, each of us can only have one Pokemon of one typing, like a primary typing, which also makes it very hard. It makes team building very hard.
Yeah, one person can only...
Yes, and yeah, Kawa is streaming from their end too. We're both live right now.
Give me a sec. All right, there it is. Let me put my shiny code in. Okay, there you go. We skip through all of this.
Their name is that. Spelled exactly like that.
Yep.
Kawa is one of the first VTubing friends I ever made, and when I found out that he played Pokemon, I was like, ooh, fucking say less.
Soul Link, and I'm like, down. Have I messed up a lot of the runs? Yes. Have I made Zilly's battles harder? Yes. I've made them a lot harder. Alright,
Has
Gen
it been
9.
super fun and made for good content? Also, yes.
Yes. Alright, I'm there.
Alright, you're there?
Yep.
Alright, you ready for left? Left, I have... Oh, fuck, I have a Jigglypuff.
Ah, there's the Venusaur. Hello, Venusaur. Hello, how are you, friend? Alright,
Cool.
probably not choosing that. It's not a bad choice for me, but yeah. So, if you guys
Center,
don't know,
I have-
this is a
I
regular
have a
occurrence.
Togepi!
That is a Golurk. Ah, so this is clearly, we clearly see is happening
Alright.
again.
Alright, what's your third one? You can look at it first because
Mine's a Scizor.
Okay, so if this Pokemon is usable, we're using this. Okay, it's the middle evolution of Hatterene. I'm picking that one.
Okay. So
Holy
if you guys don't know, this is a common occurrence between when me and Zilly do a Soul Link. I tend to get the better Mon most of the time.
So I just realized, did I just get a choice between 3 fucking fairy types?
Pokebee's the normal type, isn't it? In the beginning, or is it fairy?
I thought it's the fairy now.
It might be fairy. Alright. Alright, welcome Razor. Oh, I need to clear that thing.
Hello, Hatchrim.
Yeah. Give me a sec. Let me clear everything here. I need to
I'm
clear
gonna
everything.
name you Beatrix, and you're gonna be my best friend.
Best friend. Alright, let me clear everything so I can actually add mons. Little Root.
She likes me. Alright, I'm checking out her stats and stuff.
Scizor, you
Oh, I
got...
forgot. Oh my god, Shiny Hatchrim is so pretty. She's just pink.
Alright, give me a sec. Where's my yellow... Did the code not work?
Did it not? Do you not have a shiny starter? Oh, fucking Ripja.
Well, we have a regular red. We have a useless ability. That's nice. I love heavy metal. This would be great if the Mon weighed a lot, and I get, what was that, the steel move that does, like, it on weight? I don't have that. Okay, great. Alright, okay, alright. Well, Steel and Fairy. Wait, this is Steel, right? Not Bug first? No, Bug first. We have Bug and Fairy. I don't mind.
Okay, honestly, those are 2 pretty obscure types, so I'm
This is
kind
really-
of hyped
yeah.
for that at least.
This is really good for me, right? Because
Steel is super.
Steel can do, yeah. What's weak into Steel again? I forgot.
You're just gonna be weak to the first gym leader's ground
please
moves.
give me an Articuno. Please give me an Articuno. I have a chance to get an Articuno. I'm only weak to
Hell
fire.
yes.
Oh, I'm only weak to fire. Oh, I just,
Oh,
wow.
Bug, right?
Yeah, Scizor's only, but it's very weak to fire. That's the problem. But I don't.
Yeah, you are 4 times weak to fire.
But I'm like literally resistant to like almost everything. Like half the freaking yeah, half the typing I'm resistant to. I'm immune to poison, so wait, if I'm immune to poison, I still can be put to sleep. Never mind, I can still be put to sleep. Why do you know Psycho Cut? Huh?
Why not?
These are no Psycho Cut. Oh, okay. That's nice. I would like a yellow Scizor, but you know. My Scizor wants to be different. The S has to be capitalized, right? Is that why?
Yes.
Okay. I accidentally put lowercase s.
I have Cube Charm as an ability, so I have a 30% chance to infatuate on contact.
Are you
I
female?
have Stab Confusion, I have Brutal Swing, I have Light Dew.
Oh wait, Hatrim is always female, right? Hatrim is always female. I forgot. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, Hatrim is only
Yeah.
a lady. Because Hatterene is also a lady.
Yeah,
At least
yeah.
neither of us have baby Mon. You have the second evolution of a 2-stage Mon. I have the second
I
evolution.
pretty much
of a
have. Yeah,
3-stage
I have a
Mon.
final evolution Mon. I have a final evolution Mon.
Alright, one of my Barbarical.
Heart water, but I think it's prioritized, not prioritized rock, right? Rock water.
Yes, that is correct.
So if you can get that, we have an opening. All right, Scizor, what are you fighting? What are you fighting on the
Oh
other?
boy, a
person?
Spinda.
Dude, I can't. If you get a Spinda, that's gonna be hilarious. Just, you know, for memes, I really hope it's a Spinda. I want to win, but for memes, yeah, Spinda would be really funny.
Haha, my cute charm. Get wrecked, nerd.
If it's an item evolution, does that mean? Let me see. Is Scizor able to learn moves? It is. Okay, good. Good. I thought Scizor couldn't learn moves. I'm like, that's not good. Okay, it learns Metal Claw level 12. Wait.
Oh, I just realized this is gross. The Spinda is currently confused and infatuated.
All it needs to be is paralyzed too, and then it'll be locked.
Yeah, he's just kind of stuck there. That's real unfortunate.
Okay, so
See you later, Spinda.
Metal Claw can rip through a lot of mons, right? Yeah. Because rock is weakened to metal. Or is that ground? It's rock, right?
Yes. Ground is super effective against steel.
Yeah, but my Scizor doesn't care because it's part bug.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's immune. Thank God. Oh, you have a
Pinkerchin.
Swoobat. That's nice. Pinkerchin. Be one of the few mons that kill itself. Its regular ability is stupid, right? It's
Yeah.
a suicide bomber when it dies. Metal beats rock. Yes, that does make sense. That does make a lot of sense.
Okay, as long as I don't get paralyzed here, I think we're good to go. Hell yes, we're out of there first try, baby.
Woo!
Today's the day. I believe.
Yeah, Zilly is locked. She is locked on the first gym leader or the first battle. Oh, what is this? Leer, focus energy. Yeah, let's do this. Pretty good coverage, I would say. Okay, so it does. What generation from moves does this take from?
This game,
Yeah.
all 9 generations.
Because it's not learning. Is not using it learned pursuit, and this mon usually doesn't learn pursuit. That's why I'm like, yeah,
then I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm like, what database are they taking from?
They might have also just made changes of their own.
Yeah, they probably did. Because
Kind of
I'm
like how some of the typings are changed.
True. That is why the Raichu got one-shotted. I remember them changing Raichu to part normal type. It did die to a punch. Alright. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me confirm. Wait, someone said it is Gen 6. They're taking it from Gen 6. They're taking database from Gen 6. Okay. Okay, that means they don't learn Metal Claw into... Okay. That's not great. How do you remember old moves? My mon doesn't know Bullet Punch. Is there a way to remember old moves? I would really like my Bullet Punch back. This mon can't really do anything.
Yeah, there's a move relearner in, I think, the second town.
Oh, it's not the first time, goddammit.
Like the town that the second gym is in.
Dewford, right?
Yeah.
That's too late. Alright, Scizor, you are not usable at all. Or for the first gym leader, then. You have no moves that will be usable.
Okay, I am ready to catch some mons.
Okay. I ran to Articuno.
You have Galarian Articuno.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
I have Brute Bonnet.
Alright, what's Articuno typing? I actually don't know Galarian.
I forget. Alright, I caught Brute Bonnet. That's a Paradox Pokemon, isn't it?
Oh, it's Psychic. Okay, Psychic. Dark. It's Psychic and Flying. Interesting.
And Brute Bonnet is Grass Dark.
If I hit it, it doesn't die, right? It's a legendary. If you die... Okay. Lingering Aroma. Oh, you swapped my ability. Okay, so can I catch you, Articuno? I would really like a legendary. You know, I'm a very... Was it last time we played, it took me like 60 balls for like every mon?
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, please not today. All I'm asking is not today. It does look, it looks like a dark type. You're not wrong, it does look like a dark type. Okay, come on, catch it. And we're gonna sit here for a while. We're gonna be here for a while.
Okidogi took over 90.
You're not right. Okie dokie did take out 90 Pokeballs, and it still didn't get caught. That's insane.
Yeah, no, I remember that one.
No, someone in chat was like, yeah, Okie dokie took 90. I'm like, no, I think it took 100, right, chat? I'm pretty sure we calculated it. It took like 100 if you combine everything. Okay, come on. I want to catch. Oh, come on. Just waiting here. One day I'll get an Articuno. Oh my. So, Articuno, what's up? What's up? Team?
Hey? Oh, nope.
No, we're just waiting.
Ripped ya.
Friend? At least it has 3 moves that doesn't hurt.
Yeah, I have a grass type. Please, for the love of God, catch this.
Well, you know, there's a problem here. You remember, like, I do really bad into legendaries. So...
I'm just asking to get lucky ones.
Yeah. I just noticed I didn't equip my Oran Baron in the beginning. I did forget to do that. Did forget to put an Oran Berry. That is the unfortunate part. And now it's touching.
Alright, can you get touched a little less?
Well, I'm saying no, but, you know, it's not agreeing with me. It keeps touching me. I don't like it. Oh my god. Articuno, please.
Okay, the crit only did 4 damage at least. I believe in you. Come
on.
on.
No!
Oh, the 3-shake break out. That's so unfortunate.
So, do you want to reset?
Not really.
Oh, okay, alright. So we don't, right? I run?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, we can reset if you want another Mon. Okay, alright. Well, that was the run. That was the run.
Alright, no Brute Bonnet for me.
Okay, so, where's the Oran Berry? Where is the Oran
Yeah,
Berry?
please put an Oran Berry on. Please, for the love of God, not Spinda. Anything but Spinda.
Please, Spinda. Please,
No,
Spinda.
I have Sinus T.
Damn it, not Spinda. Not Spinda.
No, I have a Ghost type.
Oh, okay, you automatically beat, what's it called? The,
if I can catch it.
True.
It did break out of my Quick Ball.
Well, yeah, sadly we couldn't catch it. Sadly we can. At least, you know, I healed, right? Just to confirm I healed. Just click this one more time, okay? So you have a Sinnoh T. What do I get?
Come on.
What is your Mon? Primary?
Ghost.
Gengar, what are you? Are you also Ghost?
Is he Ghost or Ghost Poison? Is he Ghost Poison or Poison Ghost?
That's my question. The top one is the first one, right?
Yes.
Ah, shit. Okay, I need a reroll.
Fair.
Okay, Gengar, please, please, please. Nothing. I want someone else. I
Come
love
on.
Gengar, but I want someone else. Yeah, if it goes poison, I have to reroll. Espatra. What is this? Sidekick. We don't have Sidekick, right? Because I didn't catch my Mon? Okay.
That is correct.
Alright, where is this?
Alright, did some damage. Now can we get a... Nope.
Yeah, we
Not even a
have
shake.
a, weird turkey. We have weird turkey. If it's not a legendary, I insta catch it. I hate this game. I absolutely hate this game. Oh, we got both of them.
Excellent.
Alright, your name's Turkey. If it's not a legendary, I insta catch it. That is insane. Just has to be not a legendary, and it becomes my easiest catch in the world. Alright, where is this? This is Route 102, if I'm not 103. 103. Route 103. Oh, why did it not? Did my thing freeze?
Did it?
Oh no, it was my. Oh no, it was just bugged out. Okay, we're good. The Soul Link thing I used froze. So alright. We have Espatra. How the heck do you spell this one?
Oh, that's so big.
Espatra and then yes, there you go. Beautiful. Okay, so we level both of you guys up. Scizor does have his Mega Evolution. Is Scizor? I think Scizor's Mega Evolution is worse though, right? I don't remember.
I think it's okay at least.
What ability do you have? I need to swap his ability. Both of their abilities. Turkey. What are you learning? You are learning Air
Hip.
Cutter.
We have a second on. Let's go.
We should have had more.
That's fine.
Alright, baby doll eyes. Yes. That can come in handy for Peck. I think Espatra's a special attacker. If it's not, that's not good. Okay, give me a sec. Do you have a different ability? Any of you? What's telap... How do you say that? Where's this?
Telepathy?
Telepathy. Protect from allies' moves. Oh, double battles. Okay. It has Fluffy. It has contact hits, but takes 2 times from fire. Not that bad. Could be worse. Could be worse.
Defense up, speed down, and unburden as an ability.
Okay,
Double speed if item is lost.
Okay, let me... Okay. You run into
I'm
the
ready
next
for
route?
the
Alright,
Route
yep.
102 encounter.
Alright, let me run in there. Nah, if you're giving me a legendary, I just give Zilly the legendaries. I really don't want the legendaries. Monkey! Fire monkey! Infernape. Fire
Nice,
monkey!
okay. We don't have fire
need a
type
swap.
yet.
Wait, I just know both my mons take more damage from Infernape thing.
I
It's
have
raining.
Orbeetle.
That's Psychic, isn't it?
It's either Bug or Psychic, both of which you have.
Ow.
So this will not be a usable pair. This is going to be a backup pair.
Can we... if it's Psychic, can we swap the second one? Can we swap the second one?
Potentially.
I like Big Monkey. But then Sinistra does wall normal types and fighting types. Can I catch this? You die to a quick attack? You shouldn't. Okay, yeah, I'm like, if you do, that's weird. I'm gonna hit you again. If you die to a crit, that's actually sad. Does this Infernape not have a fire move? That's taunt.
This doesn't kill, right?
Which is really nice.
Okay, cool.
We can save this mon for... This mon's really good into, who's it called? The, Gardena? Because it has taunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fire and has taunt. So it can actually just destroy Gardena's team.
Okay. We're gonna try and catch this mon.
Yeah.
He's down to like 25% life.
Yeah, Razor's 4 times weak to fire. But he doesn't have a fire move, 2 is raining. That's why I'm keeping him out, yeah. Ember does
goodness.
nothing. Ember does nothing. I gamble on the fact that rain just reduces Ember to no damage, and it actually does.
Come on. One. The second shake. Third
Both
shake.
mons are weak to
Got him.
fire. Well, no. We're gonna
Alright, you
catch
just need to
it,
get yours,
hopefully.
like,
Yep, well, hopefully, I should catch mine. As long as Monkey doesn't, you know. Is it
Yeah,
Infernape? Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm bug psychic, so it would be in place of your starter.
Oh. I don't want that then, never mind.
Yeah.
I don't want that. Isn't Infernape the first firefighting? Wasn't that Blaziken?
Yeah, that was
Yeah, that was
Blaziken.
Blaziken, wasn't it? Yeah, okay, no, it was Blaziken. Infernape was the other mon that came out that became useful because it's a better mixed attacker. And then Blaziken got speed boost and then became 10 times better. Oh my god, the 3 shakes. We're waiting for a ride. This is one of those days again. Nothing changed. Apparently the last time I played this and today, nothing has changed.
Yeah, you are getting absolutely bodied by Pokemon not wanting to get caught.
Like, they're one tap, they're like under 30%, and none of them want to get caught. The good thing is Razor has False Call later, so I can catch Maw. I can get them low. I just don't have Sleep.
Ooh, nice one shot, Beatrix.
Okay. Uh-huh. Yep. Thank you, Monkey. Okay, we
Oh,
got
did you catch
Monkey. We got Monkey. We
Let's
got
go.
Monkey. It's got a
Alright, I'm
good
doing some of
pair.
the
It's a
trainer stuff
good
now.
pair. I would take this. Yes. Alright, Monkey. Me and you, buddy. No, it's not bad. Bad would be if I didn't catch this Monkey. It's going neutral today. I expected not to catch the legendary. At 102, it was... 102, we have... Nope, not regular 102. We have Owen 102 with Monkey.
That's fine.
Your mon was Ort Beetle.
That is correct.
How
It
the
was
heck do you
Orbeetle.
spell this mon thing? There it is. Alright. And then we send that to the PC, because that's where it belongs now. Hello, Monkey. And I know what you have. White Smoke. Prevents ability reduction. Huh? What does that mean? What is ability reduction? Is that like
maybe
Intimidate?
like its attack and stuff can't be lowered? Yeah.
Ability, yeah, maybe that's Intimidate or something, like it prevents Intimidate? Okay, that makes sense. Okay, it sucks that Razor knows no, like, stab moves, I just noticed. Pat? Does this mon really have the freaking car's ability, whatever the fast car is? The dragon car in Gen 9? I forgot what it's called. Have its ability? Oh. And it just got one shot. Nice. Okay, we just need to beat everyone. I fully heal. Okay, we run through it one by one.
Thanks, trainer.
The box art mon from Scarlet and Violet.
Ooh,
Or
Hypno.
Violet. I forgot his name. Hypno.
I also forget, yeah.
No. Miraidon is the violet one. No. Oh, it is Miraidon. Yeah, it is Miraidon. Yeah, Miraidon. Because Koraidon's the scarlet one, yeah. That's Miraidon's ability.
A Torchic.
Chicken!
Speaking of fire chickens.
Chicken! Yeah, Miraidon. There it is. Alright, there's the Gloom. Well, I just killed your friend. The sad part is you don't have a steel move. I would really like if you had a steel move for stab and freaking whatever other you can do. I've got Snorunt here. It's not a female, so it can't be Frostlass.
True. Would have to be Glalie.
I don't want a Glalie. Me, you don't want
Wait,
Glalie.
At least you could have Mega Glalie.
Is there Mega Frostlass in this game?
No, Mega Frostlass isn't coming out until Legend ZA.
Oh, that's right. I am looking forward to that.
Bye, Growlithe.
Frostlass is one of my favorite ones. So give me that Mega Frostlass. Give me Mega Flygon. Oh yes, exactly. Oh,
That's
Zapdos.
Galarian Zapdos.
We. Hello, chicken. Yeah, Mega
And one
Flygon
dot.
is what we want. That is what we're all missing. The one mon that's supposed to have a Mega but couldn't get one because the creator couldn't think of a design. It's sad the Mega Flygon, the team had everything ready for it. It's just the creator, the artist, didn't know what to do. He wasn't satisfied, so he never released it. But now he said that he thought of an idea, thank God. Someone in chat says Charizard gonna get third Mega Evolution.
Please no, he doesn't need it.
No, it makes sense because we have Charizard X and there's Charizard Y. So now we're gonna get
Charizard
Charizard Z.
Z.
Yeah, we're getting Charizard
Yeah.
Z.
And then after that's we're gonna have a Charizard Alpha, Charizard
Yeah.
Beta.
And Charizard is the face of Pokemon. So you know. I don't mind. Because I think it's funny. I like Charizard, that's why. But I understand. A lot of people are like, we don't want it. Okay, that doesn't work.
Okay, I'm ready to go fishing.
Give me a sec. Let me punch this crocodile.
That's fine. Alright,
You
I'm
can go
gonna
fishing. Yeah, you can
grab
go
some
fishing.
water then real quick.
Alright, okay, go ahead. We need 4 Mega Charizard evolutions. No. I just need a third one because it'll be funny. I just need a third one because it's going to be funny. It'll make me laugh. Give me 3. Give me Charizard Z. We have the blue and black Charizard. We have the regular Charizard. Now the Charizard Z is going to be a pink Charizard. That's how it works, right? Charizard Z will be pink and beautiful. Kawa loves when people suffer. Well, yeah. You guys haven't noticed? Do I have a sadistic nature? Yes, of course. Yes. It does slightly... You guys gotta remember. My favorite time is when one of my teammates that I don't know, or I know very well, or they tilt. I think the reason why I enjoyed playing League so much back in the day was just so people can tilt. That's the only reason. It's not me tilting. It's just I love tilting other people. And League has like the most mentally boon players in the world. So everyone's tilted.
Alright, I am back.
Alright, I am here.
Alright,
Cast your rod and let's see what we get.
work it.
Deoxys, Lugia, Ho-Ho.
I have... Weasel.
What the heck? Is it not casting? Okay, there it is. Oh, water. Okay. Okay. Something good? That is a...
Galarian?
Linoon, yeah.
I believe that is... I forget whether it's pure dark or normal dark.
Okay, I'll check after the quick call. Give me a sec. Let me check. Never mind, I caught it. If it's not a legendary, it's the easiest one in the world. Oh my god, this game. Unless it's a... that... Oh, okay, there's a false wipe. There it is. Alright, well, I should have an easy time catching now. Hopefully.
Oh, yes.
Knowing me, I'm still not going to be able to catch it. Linoon, your name is Putty. Hello, Putty. Welcome to the team. I'm not sure what you can do, and hopefully you don't die, but you know. Alright, what are you? Dark, normal, fighting, chicken? I'm waiting. Dark first,
Nice.
It
Okay,
has
so we got water and guard.
ability. It has Pin Urchin's ability. What other do you have? Because I don't want that ability, because I kind of don't want you to die. What is
Ooh,
Dancer?
insomnia prevents sleep. Let's go.
What is Dancer? The heck is that ability? What the heck is Dancer? I changed it because the one ability... Is this ability worse? Copies dance moves. Okay, I want the other move back. I want the other ability back. Take it back. Let me use it again. That was actually shit. I thought Dancer sounds cool. I thought it was a troll ability. It wasn't. It is a troll ability. Now think back on it. All right, level you up. Gnarl. Great. Perfect. Oh, you have a grass move. Oh, interesting. Okay, now you get Oranberry too. You get Oranberry. Okay, there you go. And then I need to do the Petalburg encounter, Petalburg City, with Linoon. And then you said you got Weasel. There you go. And then, yes, we have 3 now.
Indeed.
That is true. In or out is better than slow start and freaking Truant. You're not wrong. But I didn't get a horrible ability. Oh, we have Jolly. Okay, that's great. I think I do only need to change one Mon's ability. The chance of Wally having a shiny Zigzagoon and then catching a shiny Ralts is very low. But it's possible. The Ralts can be shiny, the Zigzagoon can be shiny. And it's really funny if both of them are shiny. And there's also a possibility that Zigzagoon could kill the Ralts. Which will be a weird interaction. Alright, thank you for being here, Jedi. Thank you, thank you. Alright, there goes the Ralts. Come on. You skip through everything. I don't care. Let me go down to change my nature.
Weasel.
Okay, we do this. Nature change. What is Turkey? I know he's a special attacker, but is he tanky?
So
I literally said Turkey. I put Turkey. Oh my god. What do you spell? How do you spell this mod's name? Espatra. There it is. There's Espatra. It's definitely a special attacker. You are gonna be the modest herb. Okay, there you go. Everyone else has the proper nature. Oh, bug, ghost, and dark. Oh. Okay, that's not bad. I do need to be scared of bite. That's the only thing this bird needs to be scared of then.
Turn on my EXP share.
Oh yeah, you're right. Turn on EXP share. I run in the bush and spray.
Yeah, what's our next one?
Alright, give me a sec. Let me turn on EXP share. Come on. Okay. Where's EXP share? Turn that on. And then run in there. What do we got, game? Something. Give me a grass type. Zilly has the water. Give me the grass. Reboot. The Gen 8 fire type. Yep, double kick. I hope it has double kick.
Can I catch something here that doesn't conflict? I have Komala, which is a normal type, which I don't think we're using yet. So this might be another usable pair.
Yeah, it is. Okay, if we can catch it, this is great. I would take this. Yeah, the Galarian Fire Rabbit. Got it. If you're not a legendary, huh? That's just how it works. That's just how it works. If you're not a legendary. Oh, Mala. So hopefully we catch it. Alright, we have Bunny on our team. Let's go, Bunny. Uni. Yeah, we have Messi on our team. We do have Messi. Or Ronaldo. He's probably more like Ronaldo. I'm not sure. I don't know his lore. Flame body. If you touch him, you get burned. You have another ability? By chance, you have an insane ability? Nope, you only have one ability. Ah, that's fine. Flame body's good. Okay, infinite rare candies to level you up. I don't know what moves you have. So hopefully you have decent moves. Quick attack. Okay, let's see if you have good moves. Fire Fang, Growl, Tackle, and Ember. That's not great moves. Where's your double kick?
Come on, please.
I'm not looking. I just assume that there's no way that Kamala doesn't get caught. Small possibility, but no way.
I've gone through about 10 Pokeballs so far. It does not want to get caught.
There's no way that a sleeping bear doesn't get caught. Okay, we will change your nature. And hopefully we catch it. I'm gonna wait. Either this gets cancelled or this gets caught. We will see. Nature.
Okay, got it.
Got it? Okay, nice. Add. Beautiful. Adamante. Alright, four members. We're still missing a grass type. That's about it.
Yeah. We're starting to cook a little bit.
We got starting to cook. Hopefully the cooking doesn't get burnt. The team doesn't look horrible. It's just a little bit unlucky that my starter doesn't know any stab at all until like later on. That is the only unfortunate part. Aside from that, we are good. Alright, Psycho Cut. We will Psycho Cut everything. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, we're just gonna rob people. That's how it works.
Alright, how strong is Poison Puppeteer confuses poison foes. Interesting.
Wait. That's the Mochi Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet ability.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Because it'll poison you, and then if you poison it, it gets confused. That's why. Yeah, I remember it. It's a weird ability. It can work, but it's just weird. Hey, Raboot. Alright, you run in there. Okay, what do you have? I need to check Raboot's ability. Raboot. No fighting move. Oh, no. It knows. Okay, no, it does. It gets double kick. Oh, that's really good then. Alright, if you know double kick, you need to get to level 12. You do need to get to level 12. I do want you to have double kick so I can choose.
Hi, Miraidon.
Hello, friend. We're just talking about you. Okay. So I do have double kick, which is really good. I just hope it does enough damage. How much attack? 86. It doesn't have great attack. It has great speed though. It's just really squishy.
I'm so glad I know a fairy move.
Oh, what do you have lost?
I have a disarming voice.
Ah, okay. Well, it technically only can use electric moves on you. It can't shoot his dragon moves on you at all.
Right, I'm in Two Petalburg Woods.
Okay, nice. Ooh, disarming voice too. Same here. I forgot my Mono Feather Dance. That is just better than Baby Doll Eyes.
I have a love disc.
Give me a sec. I ran into the battle by accident. I did accidentally run into the battle. Oh, that's not the right move.
I got my love disc.
Okay, give me a minute. Let's see. You got love this. So the only way we take this, we swap out the Lightning pair.
Yes.
I don't like love this unless it got buffed in this game. I don't know if it did.
No, it is water fairy at least.
Okay, we are quick attacking everything. We're killing everything. I ran into that dude to the left. Alright, we will beat the shit out of him and hopefully I'll catch him on. Okay, slow, bro. Let me just beat the shit out of this Mon. Wow, it lived with one. Nice. Okay, quick attack. Bye-bye. So you gotta love this. So let's see what I can pair up with love this.
Gotta love the love disc, so true. Oh, it's a Dragonite.
Magnemite. Nah. Nah. I like our other pair more.
Definitely fair.
I like our
so
other
close.
pair more. Our other pair was cool. Got it.
Okay, see you later.
Got it too. Alright, Petalburg Wood.
The best boy. Dragonite he's such a little doof. I love him.
Badly, it's gonna get, hopefully it's gonna get Mega.
It is getting a Mega in
It
CA.
is? Okay.
Yeah. I can't wait for my new favorite, Megastone, Dragonite.
Dragonite 9, you're right, you did say that, you did tell me that before. Yes, I love Dragon 9999. We have... feet. Because you have no feet. Oh, no, I forgot. Diglett was supposed to be called feet. You could be called feet, too.
It goes like rock.
Yeah.
Oh, he's your favorite Pokemon? A dragon that is still kind enough to hug. So true. Baby.
Okay,
Goodbye, baby.
yeah, I forgot that, Diglett is the Mon. You find out that has feet because of Mystery Dungeon. That is true. You do find out that Diglett does have feet because of Mystery Dungeon. Okay, Bunny. Ooh, and no Sucker Punch? Oh! That can be helpful. Gusta. Diglett the mole, non-Elrich horror. Can be. Okay, headbutt over tackle.
And the Quillfish.
Okay, we level all of you guys up. And
That
then
is
I
super
put feet in the
effective.
box.
We're out of there.
Oh, Hone Cloth. Oh, it can... Okay. Wait, is it? I forgot. Isn't Linoon a special attacker? The Galarian form? I thought it was. Linoon Galarian.
I thought it was a physical attacker.
It's a physical attacker. Okay, I'm completely wrong. Alright, nice. Okay, PC, and you go in there too. Magnemite, meat. Oh, it has a Metal Coat too with it. Oh. Wait. So if any Mon needs Metal Coat, I have a Metal Coat. Nice.
Hell yeah.
Sadly, I already have one Mon with a Metal Coat. If it was Scyther, that would be cool too.
Alright, I'm about to fight the Team Aqua Grunt.
Oh, you're fighting him? Okay. Give me a sec. I need to get Bunny out because he's super effective. And then I heal. Wow, this Bunny has a bigger character sprite than me.
Nice.
Why is Raboot bigger than the player? And it's only a second stage form. That's the scary part. It's just huge. Bum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-da bum bum. Alright, you double kick everything. Alright, good job, Bunny. Kick the shit out of the freaking Poochyena. this evil man's Poochyena and beat the shit out of it.
Boy, that was certainly one of the crits of all time.
But did you almost? Oh Jesus! Christ.
Almost died, because he just
Oh
crit me.
Jesus Christ!
Alright, that's Poochyena down at least.
I almost got my reboot killed.
Nice.
I almost killed it. That was almost a very bad mistake. I forgot Kavarna was a water type for a second.
Woof.
That almost ended really bad. But, you know, it doesn't matter. We didn't lose it. I still lived. Ah, we won. We won. Definitely almost killed my bunny. Definitely almost killed my bunny. Holy shit. Yeah, give me the great ball. That might come in handy. Maybe. I am not sure. Knowing my luck, probably not.
Ooh.
Okay, we heal, and then...
Okay, we take those, we take those. We're stockpiling.
Okay, Scyther. Turkey. Okay, there you go. Scizor, you're back out. I do like Scizor. Okay, what do we got here? There's the Magnemite. So we don't need more Magnemite.
Rapid spin. Oh, you have rough skin.
Oh yeah, I did forget that. Yeah, I forgot to tell you that. Yep. That could have ended bad. Wait, what mine can tank it? That won't
Please
die.
use Aqua Jet. Please use Aqua Jet. Thank you.
If it used Bite, it would have ended bad.
Very super effective. Don't kill. Yes! Sorry. Yes, we're good.
Holy
I think.
shit!
And I get the berry.
The
The
Scizor
berry,
is
let's
alive! The Scizor is alive!
Alright, we're out of there.
Holy shit. Okay, good. I'm gonna go. We don't want to lose them too early. Not too early. Maybe later, but not now.
Okay, yeah, we're good.
Good.
Holy.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, calm.
Alright, we got a great ball. And we didn't lose anybody.
That is great.
I am definitely not strong against dark types.
Yeah, they do both Mons, right? That they have bite.
Yes.
So you do need to be scared of that, if anything. So you do, if anything, you do need a defensive tank that can take bite. And we do need a biter.
What, Dylan?
Alright, where is this? Where is this? We pick up more items. I love items, so pick up more. There you go. 1 potion. Pokeballs. Alright, thanks for being here, Robin. Thank you for being here. Alright, Rabute.
Got the
I don't need
level.
it. Okay, what else do we got? Okay, super potion. Oh, I could have gotten Elder Gloss. Okay. Well, I actually won't lie. I'd rather have Reboot. Just because of his fighting type. He can double kick, which removes 30, which is really nice.
Yeah.
I just wish that it knew bulk up or something early. That'd be really good. If it did, I could sweep everything.
Alright, I am out of Petalburg Woods.
Okay,
Picking some
Wait,
berries,
Reboot is
getting
weak
some watering cans and stuff.
Reboot is weak to ground, I think.
That is correct.
Okay, it is. Ground and rock. Oh, shit.
Is he weak to rock as well? Because
Yep.
I thought, does fighting not resist rock?
No, he's pure fire.
Oh, he's not fighting it?
Wait. It might be in this game, but not normally. Cinderace is pure fire.
Oh, gotcha.
So it might be fighting in this game, I'm not sure. Oh, that's a Wo-Chien, that's nice. Alright. Are you fighting in this game?
Live Wo-Chien reaction.
I probably should have not swapped that. Oh, it knows Bubble. What the? Huh? Are you a water type? You're not a water type? Huh? Okay. Weird.
Gotcha.
Nagandadel. Okay, Galithopod. Yeah, it's pure fire. It's no fighting. It just had double
Gotcha.
kick. Okay. Ow.
Alright, eating up the rich kid.
Yeah, robbing him of his money. That's the only reason we battle rich kids, is because we can steal their money. We do like taking free money from the rich kid. Okay,
Absolutely.
Dang! Sucker punch! Dummy. You didn't see that coming. I punched you in the back of the head. Okay, rob this person. Now I'm healing. Okay, let's see the double battle. I don't think the double battle has anything scary. It shouldn't
so either.
have anything scary.
Alright, we're out of there.
Wooper and Grimer. Oh, okay. That's fine. Okay, Grimer is dead then. Grimer has Interpid Sword. Oh. Nope. This goes to poison. That's gonna hit a water move. 100%. So we swapped the turkey. Okay, Grimer should get 1 or 2 shotted. 1 shotted, and then Wooper's just a 1v1.
Oh, he's so gooey.
Alright, 1. Then I hit you with another Psycho Cut. Then I hit you with Disarming Voice. Oh, wow, yeah, okay. So it starts off with Baneri. Alright, they start off with Baneri. If I start my fire type, they're gonna swap in. How do I deal with the Baneri? You have your Sinna T to deal with it. But they're gonna swap out 100%. What do I have for it? What do I have for Baneri? If I do this, I'll hit Piplup. Piplup will bubble. Or I can, because that's a fighting move, so Putty can't be released into it. Putty will die. Is Razor able to do anything? It might.
Jesus Christ, that was very scary. I was locked into rollout for that whole fight.
Oh, yeah, I hate when I keep going rollout and I'm like, wait, I might be going too fast. Okay.
Alright, I have the doubles battle now.
Okay. I'll wait and then we'll do the battle. We'll do the big...
Yeah, the other battle together. Give me Ghoul and, Toxapex.
Toxapex. There's a Toxapex. And what can I prepare? What can I prepare for this?
I can't believe that did not one shot. Okay, on that one shot at least.
Let's
Alright, give me
see.
Ghouls down.
How in the world I think Scizor might deal with everything. What? The third Mon is the weird baby dragon. Should be dealt with Turkey, so Turkey could deal with something. I need the Baneri to be dead, then Putty becomes useful. Raboot is actually not bad. Raboot can make sure that Piplup comes out. I just don't have a move to hit Piplup. That's good.
Alright, I'm heading into the Dawn battle.
Alright, whatever. Scizor, if you can just sweep everyone, that would be cool. If Scizor just can just one-shot everything, make my life 10 times easier. I'm hungry. I just noticed I'm freaking hungry. Alright, what do we have? What can we do? What can we do? Pursuit?
Oh,
No,
you
we have
fool.
fake
You
out.
sent out Piplup for me to use Mega Drain.
Yeah, he always will switch out because you have a ghost type, so you can just predict it. Oh yeah, Mach Punch! Oh wait, no, I forgot, I'm part bug. Never mind, fighting doesn't do that much. Never mind, I take it back. Okay, good. If you swap out, I'm gonna pursue kill you anyway, so you have to stay in. I guarantee that this mon dies. I'm forcing this mon to stay in here. You're gonna take so much damage if you swap out. Okay, good. Baneri dead. I like that.
I'm about to be done with Piplup.
Okay, Pooplup.
Piplup down.
Psycho Con and the Pooplup. Okay, okay. It'll be a 3 tap. As long as Piplup doesn't do insane amount of damage, we should be fine. The bubble beam will be boosted. Okay, it might kill. No, it won't. Unless Piplup crits, it doesn't kill. If I crit, I kill too. Okay. As long as you don't crit, I win.
Hell yeah.
Okay, didn't crit. Good. Now I just quick attack. Quick attack, guarantee the kill. Beautiful. Okay, I swap Razor out for Atra because it has a fairy move, and then I win. Yeah, okay.
Alright, Noibat is down.
Alright,
now
Turkey.
it is just the
finish
Baneri
off
that can't hit me.
We have the bat. I have the bat left, and you have Baneri, and you win. Yeah, it can't touch you. Perfect. Good job, Turkey. Now use Disarming Voice to finish it. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Noibat. Alright, there you go. GG's. I like how this battle is really easy if you have a team for it. It's so easy if we have a team for it. Oh my god. You know, Brute Force is also a strat.
True.
Alright, I did Brute Force the first 2 mons. I didn't Brute Force the last one, but I Brute Force the first 2. But it was enough. Okay, give me more berries. I need lots of berries. Okay, beautiful. And then there's this old woman.
Oh, right, let me go get my... always forget to talk to that guy and get my bullet seed TN.
So what do we have? What else can we use? We did get wise glasses. And all that, which is nice. And I know we got a bunch of extra berries. These berries actually might be good. It might not be bad. My only problem is I'm not sure if Reboot can one-shot the shield on.
Yeah.
If it can one-shot the shield on, then I guarantee a double kick on the mon without dying. Because I can put the berry that reduces ground damage. Get 1 double kick off, but it needs to... Or a rock. It's probably gonna use a rock. So I need... Okay, give me a sec. Damage.
I'm heading all the way up first.
Alright.
Go fishing on.
Is it mine or yours? Mine, right? Yours? Mine?
Yours, yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna damage help something. Let me look at something. Do I one-shot a level 15? Okay. We click this. This will be Reboot. That is a Dwebble.
You have a Dwebble?
Mm-hmm.
What typing is Dwebble?
Let me see. You are a bug. Never mind. Awesome. Okay. Nice.
I also have a bug.
Ah, that's really lucky. Double kick will not kill. Double kick will not kill. Oh, wait. I put level 15 to kill. It still won't. It has a chance to kill. There's a 1% chance that double kick kills.
I like those odds.
That is so true. That is so true. A 1% chance that double kick kills. I got it too.
Let's go. Is it bug first, or is it like a different typing first?
It's bug. Sadly, it's bug.
Okay. I have a Quilava for a fire type.
Alright. Your name is Quab with a W. Quab. Not crab, it's Quab. Okay, Dwabble and Quilava, right? Hopefully. Okay, 150.
Potentially, yeah.
115, maybe Dwebble and Quilava. Okay, there you go. Oh no. He will put that in the box probably.
Thanks for dropping by and watching.
Okay,
Alright, I got Quilava.
Nice. Okay, perfect. This is the best, I won't lie. This crab isn't. I wish it was someone else. What's the odds of if this one was adamant? There's a chance if it's adamant, but if the Shieldon has a defensive nature, then it becomes a problem. Yeah, it becomes a problem that has a defensive nature.
I will go first into Route 116. That didn't take long.
Okay, what are we pairing with it?
I have Binacle.
Binacle? There's Samurott. What's up, buddy? You should have showed yourself on Zilly's stream.
So true.
You should have
I don't
showed on
think you can catch him.
We can't use them all. Wait, I can't catch him? Binacle's water?
They're both water types, aren't they?
Wait, Binacle primary water?
Oh, I'm rock water. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay. I have false swipe. So this is the one time that I can hit it. I will false swipe the shit out of this mon. I'm getting all the starters apparently. I am catching every starter under the sun. We can't have this on this. We can't. Well, technically we can, but we have to get rid of Lightnoon and Weasel. I don't want that, right? I don't think we want that. Yeah, we don't want that.
Let me see how usable this is.
Yeah, what can it learn?
Because the thing is, Weasel is not very usable.
Oh, okay.
Weasel's moves are kind of hot garbo.
Okay, they're poo-poo. Nice. Well, poo-poo Weasel. And if Binacle is more usable, we can take that pair. And that gives me water coverage then. And then Binacle might give you water coverage. I'm not sure. Hopefully. The heck is a solo?
He does already know Water Pulse, at least.
Okay. Water Pulse, not bad. Oh, you know Aqua Jet. That's nice. Okay, can I catch you? You are literally 1 HP. I use Swath Wipe to get you to 1 HP. Okay, can you get catch? Thank you. Alright, perfect. Beautiful. There is Samurott. Yeah. Your name, you're a big boy. Big boy. Okay. We have a
Just
big...
kidding.
What?
Weasel learned a good move on his very last chance to level up.
What did you learn?
Water Gun.
Okay, it's usable now.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take it. I don't mind. All right, 116. We
And now I gotta
add
get over to
Samurott. And you got... How do you spell Binacle?
BNAR.
Pinnacle, right?
I-
That Pinnacle?
Yeah,
Pinnacle.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I kind of forget.
All right, we have Pinnacle. All right. PC.
Pinnacle. Alright, let's fight a couple of these nerds now.
Okay, let's get some few things, and we can just run through everything. I had a chance to get Driftloop. Oh, it's not Driftloop.
Poltergeist.
Oh, it's Poltergeist.
Poltergeist.
Yeah, it's a Poltergeist. It's a pot. It's the pot. The Gen 9 pot. It's the new form. The new form. Oh, Growlithe. Hello, big dog. Oh, that's the Thuian Growlithe. Yeah, I don't want to deal with you.
And
what's up, dog?
Tatsugiri.
Sushi. Sushi. Oh, you have Rock Throw. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. Disarming Voice? Does that do damage?
Perfect.
That does negative damage. I shouldn't have done that. Ow, he's throwing rocks at me.
We're out of there.
You have Toxic Chain. The heck is Toxic Chain?
Next fight.
Confusion? Is this stab? Thank you.
Grovyle.
Ooh, I want a Grovyle. I'm a fan of Grovyle.
Aha, my cute charm. You fool.
You fool, you fell into my trap.
Oh
The
no,
cream-
his magician. He stole my Oron berry.
Oh, he robbed you. Oh, crap. Oh, okay, I won. Okie dokie the ability. Oh. No wonder I don't like it.
Wow.
I don't want Okie dokie. After what happened last time, I don't want to see him.
Got that PTSD.
Yep. If I kill him, I'm very happy. Every time I see Okie dokie, I will gladly kill him. We also beat the shit out of him.
Beautifly.
Ooh.
Man, what is it up with the bug types in this run?
We are getting a lot of bug types. Yeah, I
Alright, I'm
have
in the
killed a
doubles battle
couple
now.
Alright. We got this. Okay, perfect.
Ooh, Curlia and Mess Spirit, huh?
Do I have a Mon that can beat everything that Rourke is sending out? I'm not sure. I am actually not sure if I have a counter to everything that Rourke is sending out. Yeah, you need. I almost one-shot it, right? Samura will be in the box because Zilly currently has Weasel.
Okay, did a little bit of
Without
damage
Weasel,
there.
I think her team gets weaker. That's why we're choosing it.
That's
Pursuit
fine. Get some ominous wind.
and double kick, right?
Nice.
Ow.
Mess Spirit's down and out.
Ice shard. Can I kick you? Yeah, kick the shit out of that. Okay, you only need one kick. We have one encounter after. Okay, nice. We one-shot both. Good.
Curlia's down. Just gotta throw one more in.
Okay, what else you got for me? Doo-doo. You sent out doo-doo. Nice.
Turtwig. Alright, we take those.
Quick attack, and then fire fang. Yum, 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 yum. Okay,
Alright, doubles battle done.
I have one battle left.
Sames.
One battle left, and we run in there, we get our last on, and hope it's something useful. I rather have 5. I rather have 5 for the, is like, very sketch. I rather have 5.
Yeah, no, Sames. Eyeless one.
Quick attack. You're spitting on me. That's nice. it
Ah,
up.
the powder snow. Chilly.
Okay, 1 click.
Oh, I'm
2
frozen.
click. 3 click. Oh, that is a Regice. That's nice. That's nice. Ah. If only you had a steel move. If only you had a steel move. Feed Thor. What? Send seeds out? Oh, I see what. Okay, we're good.
Alolan Raichu.
Ah, yes. What do we got? What do we got?
Alright, one more hit and we're good.
Ah,
Deal with the berry.
perfect.
Alright, last battle done. I'm
Yep,
about to
same
run into
here.
a cave.
Alright. This time it's me. Give me a second. Let me heal first. Alright, let me run in there. Better not be a Dookie Okie.
Doki Oki.
Dookie Okie, please no.
I have...
Not another legendary!
I have
No!
an Archaludon.
That's a Zapdos!
If we catch these, it's usable.
Oh, God!
Hey, Elite, you have false swipe. You have false swipe. You're fine. You're fine.
Oh, I did set out my quick ball. I messed up. I clicked ball swipe right away. Whoops.
Whoops.
That was a mistake.
I got Archaludon.
Pray to
Oh.
ceiling god.
I have my
Praise to
Steel
the
Dragon,
ceiling god.
so...
Oh my. Alright, at least it's gonna be 1 HP, so I have like the best chance to catch it. Ball swipe is like... You know, I won't lie. I'd rather have,
Paste.
Can I have your Galarian form? Your Galarian form is brown. This mon is 4 times weak to rock, right?
Correct.
Oh.
But it is immune to ground.
That's true. That is true.
Also, remember that we do have a single Great Ball, if you want to try that as well.
We have 90 Pokeballs or something. There's no way. There's no way, right? I said that
believe in you.
before.
Come on,
I
you
said
got
that
this.
before. Said that before, and we're gonna sit here. What the heck is Bulky? Hey, are you using moves I've never seen before? I'll take it. At least you're entertaining me. There's no way that you don't get caught, so you know, I'm not gonna even look at the screen. That's what it is. If I look somewhere else, that means they think I'm ignoring it, so it wants to get caught. I'm gonna tell that to
Wow.
myself. Just so if I don't catch it, okay, wait. I might be staring at it so I don't lose them on. That is also a thing.
True. Please don't lose our starter.
Now, if you kill yourself, I don't mind either. If you do kill
I prefer
yourself,
not.
I don't mind
this,
at this point.
this is a usable pair.
It is usable. I do want to use it, though. I do want to use it. Archaludon will be a great mon for you, too, so I don't mind it. As long as it's
Yeah.
not stupid and not getting caught.
Yeah. Come on. You gotta throw your Great Ball, I believe.
Throw my Great Ball, alright. I believe in Destiny.
Let's go.
Destiny said fuck you.
Well, we got one shake.
Yeah, Destiny straight up gave me the middle finger. Oh my god. Ah, thanks, Destiny. Thanks. Good job, good job, good job. Okay, yeah, me and legendaries just don't go well. Me and legendaries do not go well at all. I swap out after this. It does 4 damage, crit, 8 damage. Yep, okay. I swap. Technically, it can't do that much damage to Footy either. Ow. Alright, this is just me just sitting. This is just me sitting here with another mon. Come on, Zapdos. Come on, great electric chicken. I do love the great electric chicken.
I believe in you.
Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. We threw the great ball. It did nothing. It did one shake and did absolutely nothing afterwards. Yeah.
Come on, I believe in you.
Why must you do this, Zapdos? Why must you do this to me?
Please, I beg of you.
It's just, I can't get legendaries. I just literally can't. There's actually no way for me to catch legendaries. I want a legendary, it's just not possible. Yeah, the only status we can put on is burn, and I don't want to put burn. There's a reason why I haven't sent out my freaking, my reboot. Reboot's gonna freaking kill it. Oh my god. Jesus. Nah, we're good. We're good. We go to Turkey now. Jesus.
I believe in you. Come on, you got this. Light work, no reaction.
Yeah, we got it, we got it. Zapdos, you know, just get in the ball. You know, that's how it works. You're just gonna get in the ball, I don't need to care, and, you know, that's how it works. You know, you, ball, we love it. You know, if you like pandas, I'll try to catch a panda Pokemon. If you want chicken, we have turkey. Okay, so nothing's gonna happen. Alright. Bum. Yeah, if it actually hurts Turkey, it wants a suicide on purpose. If it actually doesn't want to get caught, and it hurts Turkey, it just wants to suicide. Oh my god. We are watching Amon slowly kill itself. We're seeing a downfall of a legendary bird.
Please just get in the ball.
This is what happens. This is why I hate legendaries. If the legendaries isn't my starter, I apparently can never catch it. I think I only caught one legendary, and I found like 10 of them or something. Well, yeah, well. Ba-da-bum. I hate catching legendaries. Why must you do this to me? Why are you here? What have
Why
you
are we
done?
here? Just
It
to,
killed
it
himself.
struggled.
It killed himself. Fuck
Cool.
you, Zapdos. Every legendary. Oh my god.
Damn, because my Pokemon was so fucking cracked too.
That
oh,
mon
that
could
would
have
have so
actually,
nice.
actually have done something for you too. Holy shit. It just killed itself. Oh, I've got KawaGuu. Oh shit. Oh, please tell me I can run. I didn't heal.
Arena
I didn't
trap.
heal. I didn't heal. I didn't heal. I didn't heal. I didn't heal. I can kill it. Okay, okay. Let me heal. Let me heal. Let me heal. Holy shit, Zapdos. Okay, I don't know how I prepare for this fight. I'll be completely honest. Okay, I need to make sure that rock doesn't do a lot. Where's the rock berry? Rock. Okay, rock weakens rock, right? Yep. You give this rock berry to him. Okay,
Alright,
you-
going in.
That's all I got. Reboot, you better cook. You better cook the shit out of this guy. If the Shieldon had a defensive nature, I have a 1% chance to crit. Or to kill. Do not have a defensive nature. Please.
Let's
He
go
does
the
it!
healing
He does it!
berry.
He does it! He does it!
Cringe lord.
Crap! Crap! He has Oranberry. I don't think this kills. Oh, it does! Woo! Woo! Okay, okay, okay. Okay, one down. Bunny, for the love of God, please. Okay, Cranidos. You double kick. You don't kill. God damn it.
Shieldon is down.
Okay, I killed Shieldon, Cranidos. Rock Tomb gets, you lessen the damage. It shouldn't kill here. Woo! It didn't lower the speed either. Oh, that's amazing. Cranidos down. Oh, the rock berry came in handy. It weakened the rock, and oh my god. Holy shit. Cranidos is the biggest problem.
Yeah, I just predicted the fuck out of this guy. We might still be okay. There's a chance we're okay here.
Oh god.
Alright, how much does Mega Drain do?
Did that kill?
It doesn't kill, but it did a lot.
Ooh. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Does
Just
Rock
arming voice.
kill me here?
Who is he connected?
Sinisty is connected to your bird.
Your bird. Oh. Okay. If you want to kill it, I don't mind. If you need to win the battle by killing.
We're gonna go for it. Oh, never mind. I'm faster right now. We're fine.
Okay, nice,
We're
nice, nice,
Gucci.
nice. Okay, good.
Cranidos is down.
I said that because I'm like, I don't mind sacking turkey. I do,
And
but
even
it's
better,
okay, very good.
Pip is back up to full health.
Yeah, he's back to full. Okay, you're good. You're fine. Fine. I won.
Nice, nice.
The reboot literally single-handedly won just because it had the rock. It had the rock lessening berry. Holy shit. That berry came in clutch. Jesus Christ.
Oh, fucking full crit, brother.
Nice. You're fine. Yeah, you swap out. You swap to Beatrix. He's Dragon. Dragon. I'm like, Beatrix should be able to tank one and then kill. He can tank one too. He can tank one more. You're fine.
Hey, we eat the berry. We're good, we're good, we're good.
Okay, good. We're fine. Is he dead?
Not yet.
Okay.
I did up my speed though, so we get to attack twice in a row here. We're out of there.
Okay, nice. We're actually able to escape that. Holy shit. It's been so long since we got out of the battle with no one losing anything. Holy shit.
Tell me about it. Holy.
Oh, okay. We have a chance. We have a chance.
Okay, can anybody learn Rock Tomb?
Oh, God. Okay, Putty,
That's
what
my
do you
question.
know? What do you know for this? You know Headbutt, Snarl. Ooh, okay. Can you learn Rock Tomb? Can you learn... Oh, can you learn Bullet Feed, actually? No, okay, never mind. I thought you could, just because it would be funny. Okay, no one can learn Rock Tomb either. Alright, great. Alright, Roxanne. You're next. Okay, let me see what I got for this. Am I doing the same strat? Do you remember what Roxanne starts with? 'Cause I don't remember. I know she has a Gligar. That's all I remember.
I could have got a Milcery. Fuck. I love Milcery.
Well, we did get Thymeron Binacle. Thymeron and Milcery wouldn't be... Milcery is not bad, okay.
I really like Milceran out for me. They're personal faves of mine. I forget who she starts with.
I just noticed my putty knows Seed Bomb. I think it's Rhyhorn, right? Rhyhorn?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it was
Now
Rhyhorn.
that you mention it.
Yeah. Okay. Rhyhorn has 30, right? Right?
Potential.
Wait.
So,
Was
yeah.
that Rhyhorn's ability, or does that only have Rockhead? I don't remember.
I forget. I can tell you what she starts with
No, he doesn't.
right now because I just
Yeah,
entered the
okay.
battle.
He does not.
Yep, Rhyhorn.
Rhyhorn, right? Okay. So Putty can one-shot this thing, I think.
Yep, I just one-shot the Rhyhorn with Weasel.
Nice.
Alright, Rhyhorn down.
Okay, Linoon is
Alright,
weak
she's only
to
got
fighting.
3 left. Now she's got Nose Pass, which is still weak to water.
Okay, yep. Okay, we got this.
Ooh,
Yeah.
wow, that did no damage. Oh, you paralyzed me, you fucking
Oh, it has.
Lord.
Oh shit. Okay.
We're gonna try Sonic Boom. Okay, you withdrew Nose Pass, interesting. You sent out
E-bomb.
Wooper. Ooh, still got hit with Sonic Boom though, that's guaranteed 20
What's a
damage.
Rindleberry? Oh, it reduces grass damage.
Yeah.
Shit. Wow! Oh my god, you do a lot of damage. What the heck is this?
With these? Nice.
That was
Berry,
not
let's
cool.
go. Come on, one more.
Yeah,
Yes,
you're not
Wooper's
wrong.
down.
That no pass is fucking tanky as shit. Holy.
Yeah. Her Wooper is down and her Rhyhorn is down.
Oh, great. Fuck you and your Thunder Wave. Ow. Ow. It's shooting me with
Alright,
rocks.
I have to switch out here, but Nose Pass is 1 hit away from dead.
It's shooting me from rocks. Ow. It's paralyzed. Oh my god, paralysis.
Oof. We hate that.
Even if you hit all times, I don't think you can. Oh, you had a chance to go actually. Okay, I need to swap out this. I'm slower, sadly. Okay, what do I got?
Alright, that is the second one of my mons paralyzed, so I do kind of need to get you out of
It's
here
going
now.
to use Rock Blast. Razor should be able to take
on.
this. If I'm not
I
mistaken.
just need you to break through paralysis once. Wow, you
Oh
sure are
my
hitting
God.
Rock Blast a lot of times.
Yeah,
Are you
Buddy
hitting
is
Rock
now
Blast
useless.
5 times?
Yes,
Cool.
yes, I'm getting Rock Blast.
Alright, we
like
get Ominous Wind.
4 or 5
Nose
times.
passes down, it's just her Gligar left, that's it.
Bro, this is so unlucky. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck you! Stop thunder waving me! Oh my
He
god,
does.
I lose. If I lose the game, it's literally because of stupid Rock Blast. Bro, why the 4 to 5? Oh, do you have Skill Link?
Well, now.
Do you have Skill Link? What's happening here? What is this? Oh, what's up, Gligar? What's up, buddy? I don't know. I don't know if that.
Gligar's speed is down by 2 now. Holy.
And he didn't let. Oh my god, this is the dumbest battle in the world.
Alright, Beatrix, I just need you to finish this off. You have a Gligar that's at -2 speed. You eat these, you have pretty high defense.
He crit.
Oof. He do be doing that.
Dude, I lose this battle. That's insane. That's insane. Oh my my god. You can't even do damage. That's so dumb. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. This is a win game too. Bro, are you kidding me? Oh, this is so unlucky. 2 months are paralyzed, and Bunny is also weak to this shit. You don't win. He landed a crit, and then he hit Rock Blast 5 times.
That is a little unfortunate.
Like multiple times. Yeah, I lose. I can't do anything here. Holy. No shot. I had to sack someone here, I think. He's burned. He heals. Nice. 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 I have to stack this. It doesn't even matter. I have to stack someone else. Oh god. Oh, you're losing stuff too.
Yeah, I've lost 2 months so far.
Who did you lose?
But I think I'm out of there.
Who did you lose? Just so I
I've
can know.
lost Weasel and Kamala, so Bunny and your Linoon.
Oh, okay,
but also
good,
I'm
good,
out
good,
of there. I
good.
won.
Good, good, good. I can stack those two. I can happily stack
Yeah.
those two if anything happens.
Yeah, I am out of there with a victory. We got the dub.
Holy shit. Alright, these two are gone. These two are gone, right? You said Linoon and Reboot?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Linoon and Reboot. Okay, so I can say they can have fun.
Do you have like quick attack on him or no? Damn.
No! I thought Internet could kill! I thought he could kill!
Oh!
In or out almost. I have sucker punch. I have sucker punch. I have sucker punch. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck off. Sucker punch. Woo! Alright, since Bunny's dead, I could double kick it. I could double kick it. Is
Well, you
Whooper?
still have 2 more mods. Jesus Christ.
One of them is really low. One of them is really low. Is Whooper weak to fighting? No, it isn't. It's not.
No. As a matter of fact, Whooper resists fighting.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't, right?
Doesn't poison resist fighting?
Oh, it does. How about dark? How about fire?
It doesn't resist dark. I don't know if ground resists fire.
It doesn't.
I know the
It
block
doesn't.
resists fire.
You're gonna hit
Fire
me,
fang
right?
and stab.
I
Fire
just
fang
need to
and
do
stab.
damage. I just need to do damage. Yeah, fire fang or sucker punch. I'm not sure what does more there.
I would have thought fire fang because it's stab.
Water, ice, psychic. We have psychic. I have my turkey. I have my
Can
turkey.
he clutch it out?
He should be able to. This is super effective. That should one shot. The problem is the next mon. I don't have anything to kill it. It's low, but it's not low enough. Oh, it's not low. It healed. I forgot. This run might be over.
Probably your best bet is just confusion. Hope to get the confusion
No,
confusion
it's
off on
definitely
it.
confusion. It's definitely confusion.
Yeah.
I
Hopefully
just
confuse
don't
it.
know if it's gonna.
I
No!
don't think it kills, but-
almost killed! It almost killed! I think I low rolled that too. I'm paralyzed. I lose. Oh!
Quick attack.
We're alive! We're alive!
We're alive with our starters and nothing else.
Holy shit! All right, we're rebuilding our team then. Holy shit! Everything else is dead.
Oh boy, we have
my
to catch
God.
a lot more Pokemon.
Okay, all right. Well, we have box mons. That's the good thing, right? Are we able to catch more mons before who's it called? Gardena?
Yeah, because we technically don't have to fight her right away.
We have. What do we have now? Oh, this is not box. This goes to Grave. Grave. We now have Magnemite and no. We have Samurott and Binacle, right? Right?
Who's connected with Binacle?
Samurott.
Samurott. Yeah, so that's rock and water. Who is everybody else connected with?
Give me a sec.
Quailava's connected with...
Wobble too, shit. Quailava is Wobble, okay.
So Bug. And we have our Bug thing free now. So it's either Quailava and Dwebble, or Orbeetle and... Who is Orbeetle connected to?
Orbeetle, no, it's Infernape. We can't have that, right? Yeah, we can.
Yeah, Orbeetle is, who?
A bug, is bug though. Fuck.
Yeah.
Infernape.
Oh, right, we can't have Orbeetle, that's right. That's the only type of
Scizor,
left.
yeah, Scizor.
Oh, okay, so we can't have Quailava either, so we only have 2 Mons right now.
Can't have Quailava. Why can't we have Quailava? It's because of
Quailava's
Dwebble,
collected
right?
to Dwebble, and Dwebble's Bug.
Yeah.
Our 4 options were, you had a water type, a bug, and a bug type. And I have a water type and a bug type.
We have 2 mods. We have a dream. We have a dream. Oh no. Oh.
At least we got the first gym badge. And we have an increased level cap now.
God. We have a dream. This dream isn't gonna end well.
I believe in us.
And what else do we have? Oh God. I need to level you up, Samurott, to make you usable. Holy shit. This is... Oh God. Oh, this isn't good. Do you think Orbeetle and Infernape will be better into Gardena? Or is our
Into
Hatterene?
Gardenia, maybe?
I think it is, right? Because my...
But...
Yeah.
We can wait a little bit before fighting Gardenia. We can try to catch some other mons before we do that.
I hope that's the case. We do need other mons. Oh God. Wait, wasn't it? They said that... Didn't they force us to battle Gardena? Was it they forced us or no? I don't remember. I don't think so,
They
right?
did not, no.
Okay,
we went
good.
down there ourselves.
We suicide bomber ourselves. Alright, that's nice. Where's the Oranberry? Where's the Oranberry? Where's the Oranberry? Hello, Oranberry. For now, I need you to have Oranberry.
Well, the next time that we play, we get to pick up off at not the beginning of a run.
We have a chance. Dude, it hurts so. We have a chance, but it hurts so much. We lost so much. Holy
Yeah, but we're
shit.
still here.
We barely made it out alive. That, what's it called? Not Probo Pass, the Nose Pass, Thunderwave almost cost us to run.
Yeah, no, that nose
Thunderwave
pass is
so
gross.
crap. Alright, GG's.
GG's,
All
that was
right.
fun.
That was fun. Thanks for coming, Zilly. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you for a fun night where we didn't wipe.
Yeah,
Not
we
once.
didn't wipe, thank God. This is actually our
go.
one run. We had one run, not 3,000 runs in one day. Holy. Alright.
True, yeah.
All right,
Alright,
GG's.
have a good day.
All right, night.
Night.
All right, chat. I think we're good here. I think we're good. Today we actually were able to do something, right? We were able to slightly make it out. We were able to do something today. Unfortunately, we lost a good amount of our mons. But, you know, we can catch some more mons. We can catch some more mons. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow to continue our Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. We do want to find out who's the mysterious Pokemon, you know, that is in our dreams. What is our destiny? I definitely don't know. But I hope everyone has a good night. I hope everyone has a good night. And pretty much, you know, have some fun. All right. Night, everyone. Peace through.